Remember, you can still talk if you want. We are going live on Monster Castle Interactive Radio.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the network or anyone affiliated. There will be mature and possibly immature content. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. As a matter of fact, I probably wouldn't listen at all. It's very poorly produced. Take me to your leader.
Video story for the day.
Yeah, story. It's Castle Paranormal Radio. All right, we are live on the air, baby, with a real live
the wizard
witch and a wizard. I got a witch and a wizard here. All right, can you dig it? We have that. How the hell did we get it? We don't know. Let's find out what's going on here. Your name is. Can I use your first name? Ma'am.
T. Dot.
All right.
I'm T. Dot.
I thought you were Witchy Poo.
You're right. I am T. Poo and T. Dot.
Right.
So whatever name
Can you dig it?
what name you ever want to call me, just don't call me late for supper.
Let's see if I can get this working here. Dang.
And the wizard beside me.
Groovy,
The
man.
prince.
Okay. So we're having trouble here. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I always have sound trouble when I go live. Fuck, man.
Well,
No.
I know.
I always do.
It's kind of on the spot when you're live.
Yeah. I can't get my sound effects working now. They were working fine before, and now they're not working.
Let your fingers find the
Dang.
magic button.
Yep, you're right. There's got to be a magic button for this, but it was working fine before, and now, not so much. Huh.
Your finger is now
Gosh.
gonna find it.
All right, I don't get it. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. That is strange, man.
You're a strange animal.
Everything's strange. All right, so Tracy's. I'm not going to worry about the sound effects. Damn, that's.
Tracy has enough of them.
What
Hey,
did I
it's a
do?
minute.
Tracy can do walrus sounds and dolphin sounds too. Tracy is actually.
My dog makes Spartan songs too.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, man. So we got some weird stories for you tonight. This is pretty strange. Okay, there's a paranormal investigation going on in your house right now. Basically, we're trying to figure out what's going on. It has to do with your grandmother
Old history.
having sex.
My accent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Having sex with your ex's. What? How does this go again?
My ex's grandfather had sex with my grandmother's sister that's in a wheelchair. plus other stuff with his
She had
ex-wife that was murdered.
wheelchair sex? Oh my God.
Yes. But the lady under the shed is his ex-wife that he murdered. And he tried to murder, my ex tried to murder me the same way he hit my ex's grandfather tried to do with me. Kind of twisted. But her spirit does not, and my aunt's spirit does too. Them won't stop haunting me.
Ooh.
How do I deal with that? It's not the Clampett. It's some weird northern crazy stuff that is real. And people think I'm crazy, but it's actually real factual stuff.
Okay.
It's just not uncomfortable.
Okay, so,
The spirits won't stop working around me.
Okay, your friend that's with you, Wizard there, have you seen or heard any of this going on? Would you confirm it?
No. Well, actually, see, I've never seen a ghost in my life, to be honest with you. I don't know what even one of the photos look like. But one weird thing happened a few weeks ago. She was making a phone call to her son, and a strange noise came over the phone while it was still ringing. And it said, trash bucket, in a little kid's voice. And that was the only thing paranormal I heard of in this house since I lived there.
Wow.
But now there's strange things.
Yes.
We heard, like, there's a few noises and stuff like that we heard once in a while that my mother might mention. And when my dad was alive, he thought he heard somebody stacking boards up by the house one night. He got out and looked out the window, nothing out there. But for myself, there's that little thing that I heard over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
As well for me, what I seen. And he took pictures and stuff, but it's not look on pictures.
We seen like weird shit.
Huh.
But this story Tracy told me tonight was my first time hearing this one. I've known Tracy like for over 20 years, and I don't doubt her for a second. What she's saying is true. I can vouch for that. What I believe, really, my best ability to find out about her.
So do you think it's okay for like her to have her people to have wheelchair sex?
No, I don't prove nothing like that.
Why not?
What this story was.
Those poor people in
Well,
wheelchairs
the
have
story
to have sex.
Well, we wasn't there. This just happened like probably in our parents' day when they were young.
Probably back in the 60s.
Okay, 60s, 70s. I was only 8 or 9.
No, late 60s.
Hey, 60s. I was only a couple years old then. So, you know, I proved it. So I don't know what happened with that story, but it sounds like, okay, there was an old fucked up guy living in this house. He was after raping and murdering. Raping his daughters and granddaughters, and he ended up murdering his wife. And the wife was buried under the shed. So that's basically it in a nutshell. But I was kind of wondering at the end of the story, is that if you knew something kind of a spell, we can put on her to help her pass on and get some peace, right?
Because my aunt and my exes, okay, this is the weird twist. The lady in the shed that was buried, my sister, my mother-in-law, seen her mother getting killed in front of for her when she was 6. She said that all she remembers is her work boots, his work boots kicking her when she was 6 years old. She hit on her table, her blood went on her face, and he remembered her being dragged under the stairs up north, Sunridge. And all she heard was clunk of her head and the blood going down the stairs. I almost got killed the same way by her son, which I had a son with him. But the thing is, the lady in the wheelchair is my aunt, which is my grandmother's sister. Because he acted like the poor single dad, bricklayed my family's place up north, further up north, 4 hours away, and ended up having sex and getting pregnant. My aunt getting pregnant with Brian, her son. My aunt and uncle, my aunt and my grandmother and my grandfather couldn't afford to take care of my aunt's baby, so the guy that raped her in the wheelchair, they killed the actual lady, the lady that was murdered, that buried under the gray shed, is actually my ex's grandmother. the same man that had sex with my aunt and leading the wheelchair. So now that man that's in the wheelchair, that he had sex in the wheelchair, the man named Brian, is actually said this child was has to stay with them. Don't know if someone said that he has to take care of this actual child, but their actual mother, the mother of my ex's mom, Josh, seen her get murdered in front of her. He buried her under the shed and had sex with my aunt years later, and then had a baby named Brian. And now Uncle Brian had sex with Brenda, as now Josh and Emily's mom and dad, actually. So Brenda's not has now a kid with my aunt's son Brian, and now we're all related. The spirit is telling this, and it's true, because the grandfather, when he was alive, told me something like this. He recognized my face, and he talked to me. Whose kid are you? I said, I'm from up north, Monteith. He goes, are you Normie's kid? I go, yes. He goes, oh, are you Normie's granddaughter? I said, yes. You look just like her. A big tear went down his eye. I had a baby. His name is Brian. Took him home. But one of my children had a baby, 2 babies named Josh and Emily, with Brian, thinking that was the kid I took home, but it was actually my child that I had with your aunt in a wheelchair, which is my grandmother's. This is what freaked me out. This is the truth. Like, we talk here, truth. My grandmother's sister. So now my son's father and mother. Okay, so my son's father's mother and the father of her children, 2 children, Emily and Josh, is my ex, is now my cousin. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm finding this out, like, past few years. And a few years later, I treated my mother-in-law, which is Josh's mom, Brenda. Emily and them and I were talking and about the situation, and she said Brian was just a kid that he took down because his mother couldn't take care of him. Brian was mom's was in a wheelchair. But we had a conversation. I had a conversation with the father before he died. Oh, it's fucked up. Before he died, that he had sex with a woman in a wheelchair, which I said, that's my aunt. Which is, if you had a kid or kids with her, that means my son and your son are kind of cousins. And they go, what? And then when she told me, and then she cried weeks later about her witnessing her dad kicking, coming when she was 6 years old, come in the house, kicked her in the face with his steel-toe boots, and blood went in her face, 6 years old, hiding her table, dragged her down the stairs, and dragged her out of the house and buried under the gray shed. That's why I call it the lady with the under the gray shed, which would be Josh's grandmother, which later on met my aunt in a wheelchair, had a baby named Brian, and Brian, my Josh's mom, thought it was this not relative of hers, ended up having 2 children after her husband left her. Josh and Emily are now had kids with Brian, her own brother, she didn't know she had. And I pieced it together, and now I told her that years ago, and it's been a war ever since. But this lady keeps haunting me and my aunt in the wheelchair to get this out in the open now, because we're fighting over my son, but my son is not really technically related because I have a kid with actually someone else. So Josh's and Emily's mom had sex with her own brother, which is kind of in a way had sex with my aunt in a wheelchair, which is my grandmother's sister. And it's all factual facts. So what am I going to do?
Can you not hear me, Lioness?
What am I doing with this situation?
Sorry.
Because these two spirits keep haunting me.
Tell us about the visions that you have with the spirit.
I've been getting, and you know what? When I was up north, when I went up north with my kids, Josh tried to kill me the same way.
God damn it.
As his grandfather tried to kill his wife. That was the lady under the shed, the gray shed in Sunridge. And I got in the van. His crazy mother, Brenda, jumped. The mother that told me that she got murdered, and I know it's true, it's the best to be true, and jumped on there. He jumped in the back. But that night, the spirit told me that got murdered the same way. I remember him clunking me on the head and dragging me down the stairs the same way. And Brenda goes, "You're killing my mom. You're killing my mom." And then she went, "What are you doing, son? Don't put her on the shed like my mom." And he goes, "What are you talking about?" I ran, got away from them both, ran in the back of the house, snuck my kids out the back window, put them in my van, and that's when they jumped on the van, tried to run them over, and I couldn't, and then the spirit says, "Stop, just wait." I tried to call OPP, called my sister, called my friend Sarah from Timmins. I said, "What the hell's going on?" They could hear everything going on. And I said, "This woman is still under the shed. She is not in BC." And Brenda keeps telling me, my mom is not alive. Because he kept telling me over and over and over and over and over. I witnessed her getting kicked in the face and dragged down the stairs. I got kicked in the face the same way and dragged down the stairs in the same very stairs. And that's when she snapped out of it. But she protected her son, which she has a kid with my aunt in the wheelchair. How is this twisted connected, or am I crazy? Why is these two spirits trying to tell me to get the truth out? I don't know. You guys get it? Like, I don't get it. Am I crazy, or is this the truth? But the truth is, I have documentation. I called my sister and my friend Sarah on the phone that I had been dragged down those stairs, trying to get my kids out of there because the guy, he tried to kill me there. On top of that, why is Brenda telling me this story beforehand about the stairs? All because she's kids sees dad come home with her work boots. She said they grew up without a mother, and now where is her spirit right now? Her last name is Surratt. Where is she? Is she dead, or is she under that gray shadow? I know for a fact, with my psychic ability, she's under that shed. Second of all, when he said, "Are you Normie's kid?" Right away, she goes, "Do you have her eyes?" And why the fact of it is, Josh is my cousin. And yeah, Emily and Josh are my first cousin. Because their grandfather had a baby with my great aunt, my grandmother's sister in wheelchair when he bricklayed their house in Monteith. When my grandfather was a jail guard in Monteith. I'm telling the truth, absolutely. And I hope this is not a joke, because this is what these two spirits won't leave me alone. The lady in the gray shed wants me to help her. And my aunt in the wheelchair. Brian is my uncle. Josh and Emily is the father of them, which is my aunt's grandchildren. That's a fucked up twisted shit.
Very confusing.
I did not meet him here. I met him way up in the south in Kitchener. That's my story. and I wrote down, but this is how I could see it at the top of my head. That lady under the shed will not leave me alone. The lady in wheelchair knows I got it. It's my grandmother's sister. They took her little son away and had kid, and he said it was here, but it was actually their brother.
Whoa.
And Brenda had kid with Josh, and Emily is the children of Brian, but they were brother and sister, did not know. Okay, that's all I know. This is all I've been seeing. This is all I was told. But as soon as I said, are you Norman? Is it my grandmother's children? Is it my Brian? Does he belong to my grandmother or my aunt that was in the wheelchair? That's why I'm on mine. Did my aunt cheat? Did my grandmother cheat on my grandfather? Or do you sleep with my grandmother, my aunt in a wheelchair? Don't know. It's freaking, I don't know.
Wow.
But either way, my grandmother's dead. The two spirits that come, the woman in the shed wants to know how she can get buried, if she's actually dead or not. She keeps saying she's buried under the shed. How Josh dragged me down the stairs. And my daughter could tell you, I had to sneak him out the back window because he pulled me down the same way. And Brenda witnessed the actual murder when she was sick. He took his work books, kicked her in the face, and she wouldn't stop talking about it. Emily doesn't stop hearing about it. Josh doesn't stop hearing about it. That you should not talk about with your kids. And she talked about it.
Oh, no, you don't. I'll help myself.
This out. Or not,
Come on, Shorty. We better go out of here. He's much too smart for
he's
us.
not my father, but he looks like my family members. So if he's an actual part of my grandmother's son or my aunt in the wheelchair son. Don't know. But the lady that's on the gray shed is the one that's bugging me the most right now to solve her. Because a friend had told me factual facts over and over and over again through her kids as well. He came in his work boots, kicked him in the face, her in the face, and she was 6 years old hiding under a table, and she said blood went off her face and dragged her down those same stairs that Josh dragged me in when I left out of the house in a van. The same way.
Do we have to hear? What?
Yeah. Okay, you go ahead. The lizard heard me before.
Okay.
Other thing I would like to comment on about that story is, I think a long time ago, somebody was playing with a Ouija board and brought a spirit into that house. He'd done something. And there was an evil spirit in that house. And he had haunted the man that killed the woman that threw him under the stairs and made him do that. And then the same spirit had jumped into Josh a few years later and almost killed Tracy. And that's probably why both got crazy and murdered one almost. Something like that. I was coming to my mind, there's something in the house that should be exorcised.
Yes!
Okay?
That's, yes.
So we go backward plans.
When I went there, I was pregnant with my son, didn't even drink. That lady never stopped leaving me alone.
Well, I guess if there's something evil around and she was killed there, her spirit would stick around her anyway.
Yeah, but
just to protect, keep that evil away from our people.
Exactly, and
she would be able to do that.
But Brenda seen her mother get killed and told me about it and her kid. But I remember having a conversation with his grandfather saying, your eyes look familiar. My eyes, okay? You can't forget my eyes. He goes, yeah, blue eyes are very, very, very rare. He says, are you Normie's child? I said, yes. And he started crying. So did he have a child with my grandmother or my aunt in a wheelchair? Because I have their eyes. They gave them to me. I have the Pender eyes. So Brian, the child that came to the house, looks just like my father. So it's either my aunt's child or is it my grandmother's child? I don't care if you hate it or not. Whose child does Brian belong to? Because Brenda thought it was a kid that he brought home after the mom was murdered, right under the shed, the lady under the shed, which her last name's Surratt. She was a nurse. She's supposedly took off to British Columbia. And this is why I hear over and over through the relationship with my ex. But it's not about my ex. This is about these spirits coming to me. And I went there, up north. And this is what I get told. They said, the only way they remembered me, are you Normie's child? I said, no, I'm granddaughter. He cried. So he fell in love with my aunt in the wheelchair or my grandmother. There's a child still made between the two women. And that child was brought back to Sunridge, and the daughter, Brenda, had a baby,
Very
Emily
strange.
and Josh, with one of them. Is the one in the wheelchair or my grandmother? Don't know. The spirit in the gray shed and my grandmother and my aunt are pulling.
I'm not sure. I think
Yeah,
it's.
I know.
Yep.
That's what's freaking me out. Because, you know what? Nick has my eyes. I go up north and no one knows my grandmother's nickname. Nobody. He goes, are you Normie's child? I go, no, I'm her granddaughter. He started crying. That's when the family went white as the ghost, and I told them all that at the campfire outside. Your grandfather knows my grandparents. And he said it right there at the campfire. Yes, I bricklayed, and I went out with the aunt. And then he kept saying Brian, and Brian ran upstairs. Brian is my uncle, which is Josh's grandfather, had a kid with my grandmother or my aunt. Don't know. The lady in wheelchair is my aunt, her sister.
Lioness, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I've been waiting for you.
There she is.
Hey, I'm sorry, it's very twisted,
I've been
but
waiting
it's
for you.
very confusing for me.
Thank you for
as
waiting.
A kid.
Awesome.
I've been screaming at you.
Oh my
I'm sorry,
God.
am I yelling?
Well, we got everything working
Am I
now.
yelling?
The bugs
Good.
are
Sorry.
all out. The bugs are out. Oh yeah.
The bugs are
I'm
out,
sorry,
huh?
am I yelling? Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
your fault, sweetheart.
A bit loud.
But I was trying
I'm
to.
sorry, am I yelling?
It's okay.
We got her here for you. This is the psychic I
I'm sorry
wanted
about
you to
yelling.
talk to, Tracy.
Who, me?
Yeah. She actually is crying out for some help for some. We need to bind some evil spirits here.
Okay.
The man that's with her agrees that something needs to be done. So usually when she has a problem like that, you're not yelling.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
am.
hear her.
Because I'm afraid.
You sound fine.
I am.
Yeah, you sound
Am I
fine.
yelling?
Not at all. No, you sound fine. Okay. Well, everybody sounds fine apparently. Darren,
I can't hear anybody except you.
Oh, you don't hear them?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. I thought I was
Okay.
yelling.
I'll figure that out.
My story is very hard to talk about.
Oh boy. Strange. I can turn them up a bit for you. Hopefully that
Yeah,
works.
I can't hear them at all.
Monster Castle.
Now I can hear that.
We're going to a commercial here, folks.
Monster Castle.
We're not really having a commercial.
Digital radio.
All right. Everybody cheer up. Everything will work out. And we're going to keep on working on our sound right now. So, I don't know why that Lioness, you can't hear.
Nope. Can't hear anybody except you.
Oh my gosh. That's strange.
It's all about you.
Okay.
That was hard for me to talk about, too.
Gosh.
I wrote it down on a piece
It
of
is really
paper.
weird, too.
Well, I wrote it down on a piece of paper.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay,
try to figure this
revamp.
out.
Wrote it down on a piece of paper.
Oh boy. Can you hear Tracy, can you hear Lioness?
Absolutely.
Hello?
You can hear her?
Hi. Can
She-
you hear me?
For some reason she can't hear you. So that is weird.
Why?
I don't know.
That was a long story,
I hate
though.
that when these things happen.
Can you
It worked fine
record
before.
it?
It worked
Can you
fine.
you recorded it and you can play it back, or should I just read what I wrote down?
I can barely hear her now.
Oh, you can hear her a little bit?
Barely. I can't make out what she's saying.
Okay, I'm gonna crank her.
Okay, can you
I
hear me
think-
now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Well, she's not answering you, so that's pretty strange.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
I can hear you. Fine, everything else
you hear
works.
me?
So let's try cranking this up.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Okay,
I'll just keep drinking wine.
that's a good idea. I don't know. Lioness?
But I wrote it down on
Yes?
a piece of paper, too.
So you can't hear her.
Barely. I mean, I just hear that there's somebody talking in the background, but I can't hear what they're saying.
It's like...
Well, it's
Can
obviously...
you hear me now?
It's not your fault.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Fine.
Can you hear me now?
So there's just
No,
something
can-
I'm doing.
Can she hear me now? You can always hear me. Can you hear me now, sweetie?
I gotta change something for her to hear you. There's
Okay,
obviously something.
I actually changed something on my phone, but
No,
can you
but
hear me
there's
now?
nothing on your end you can do. It's definitely on my
Oh.
end. It's my end. It's something I'm doing. I got a soundboard here. This is the first time I've tried it out for a long time, so it's
Well, he can hear us, but the
pretty strange.
Stephanie
Though.
can't hear
That
us.
doesn't make sense to me. Why?
You say that every time.
I know, but there's always usually something, eh?
Yeah?
There's always some little stupid thing.
Thing, yeah. Some switch, something that was on backwards or unplugged or unplugged in the wrong hole. Or
No, it's nothing like that.
No.
It's internals inside the computer
Actually,
thing.
that remember when Andy was talking? Remember the wizard was talking about that weird sound and
In the phone.
in the phone.
Hello?
Lizard, that's the same sound
That should.
right there.
No,
That
the other
should
sound
be
was in
That was
I can hear
saying-
her two words.
coming in.
That
From
was
there.
that was the sound before.
Oh, it could be a little flash something else.
There was the sound we just heard through the phone. But wizard heard. It was and then he said,
Chat.
what was it? Was
Huh.
it called? Try
Well, no.
Yeah,
It's not
sound that I
doing
hear.
anything.
We hear right now. He. I hear that sound. I heard similar sound, and he said trash bucket, trash bucket, trash bucket.
That is so strange.
And then we couldn't talk about anything on the phone. And then all we heard was this weird. We were talking
Oh,
to
gosh.
someone on the phone before, and the same sound we just got now, but no one's
Oh,
talking
boy.
through it. The wizard said he heard after that sound that we just got over here. Trash
Gosh.
bucket, trash bucket, trash bucket.
That is strange.
Kind of weird.
Now I can't hear her.
That's the sound. It's like they won't let us know. Josh's mom calls me that, my sister.
I can't hear a thing.
It's like this story I have no one wants to know about. Maybe
Well,
you can take over.
everybody's trying.
I know, right? I already wrote it down anyway, but I'm just saying that then we'll have to go to you next time. Or we'll figure it out.
So how's the system working? Is you can hear me okay?
Yeah.
I can hear you, but nobody else is hearing us.
Yeah, I'm just having trouble with my line 1. So you guys are on line 2, and it's working fine. It's just my line 1.
Maybe they can hear us anyway. Just
She can't hear us.
Yeah, and so the other person that's on line 1, my co-host Lioness, I'm having trouble with her, and I don't know what's going on
How
there.
does the archpriest speak about that story? But I
Oh
hope
boy.
it's not
It's
big
echoing back her own voice now.
These spirits were up. These spirits want me to
Yeah,
be
he-
patient. But maybe I didn't tell the story properly. Maybe the wizard might have to talk about the story because I'm really having a hard time speaking about it.
so you think that the wizard don't know what about this story?
I wrote it down.
Yeah. Well, it's just that. Okay, she's having the visions, I guess, and dreams and whatever about her the dead grandmother, or
An aunt.
independent aunt, yeah.
And Josh's grandmother, which is my aunt I have a baby with.
Yeah, all
Our
that.
grandmother was Josh's grandfather.
Yeah, I found out a part good to follow this up, tell you the truth.
I'm gonna reboot
And,
this computer.
Okay, but what it boils down to is like there's something in that house. Was there for a long time, like I said earlier, and I think that it's that's the cause of all the problem. And because there was that evil thing in the house, there was all kinds of like incest and rape, like they would call that, and boiled down to murder. But as far as we know, Tracy said she can still find that house. She mentioned it at night. So the next step may be just go visit that property to look around at it, see if she gets any. Even though the property is sold, somebody else owns it. I wonder if we arrange talking to people that own no property.
The thing is, my child father, the grandmother knows my family. I didn't know that. The only way that they knew each other because she noticed my eyes.
Yeah.
And the grandfather did the murder of his wife, recognized my eyes. And he had a possibly child with my grandmother or my aunt. He goes, "Are you Normie's child?" I said, "Yes, I am." And he cried with a big tear down his eye. With the spirit of his first wife, they possibly murdered, but the daughter of the father, which is my son, it's so twisted.
Okay, how far, say, in Molly, from where we are right now to this property, you think we can take a look at?
Sunridge, House North and North Bay.
Okay, we'll look up on a map from the day.
4-hour drive from here.
4-hour drive. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Way out in the boonies. And then to go to my family's property, another 4 hours more. So my property, where I'm from, 8 hours from here. We're all from the farm. Like, we're all like from the farmland.
And so we need to update the GPS. And we could drive somebody up there.
Go there, the lady in the shed is in, like, my teacher. She never stops talking to me. And now when the
so what do you think? You think it'd be a good idea for Tracy to visit that property, take a look around it?
I need to.
Oh, I think so. I think that facing your problems is always the best thing. So and bring some.
Even though, okay, look.
I didn't kill Josh's grandmother, but he had a child with either my grandmother or my aunt.
Well, do you remember when I was at your place once, Trace? And we went around your house with that salt. That works pretty good.
And before the salt, I already had this haunting. Right?
I bought some new kind of salt last week.
Just a trial. I know. Looking at Brian.
It works good with a couple people. Like usually, a group of people go around and throw the salt and just cast the evil out. Just tell them they're not allowed to be here. Oh gosh, what is that? I can't take.
No. That's the weird sound we got. Trash bucket. There's a spirit called me trash bucket. Who is that?
I don't know.
That is weird.
It was in the voice of a kid. Maybe
Like
I would
that
say about
same
8 years
sound?
old, possibly a boy.
8 years old.
7
A
or 8
boy.
years old, possibly a boy. That's what it sounded like.
You get saying trash bucket. My sister Shelley calls me that.
Almost like somebody Nick's age.
Yeah. Dot.
But anyway, is that
Trash bucket. Maybe that. I don't know. Is it a
My
child?
sister Shelley M
It's a
calls me
child's
that.
voice, right? It's a child's voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And was it coming through the phone?
Yeah, it came through the phone. Well, she was making a call to her son, and she was recording. It had the auto recorder thing on the phone, and we can hear the phone ring. Just normal phone ringing, and they're not picking up. Then the sound comes on, trash bucket, and I repeated the thing twice, trash bucket.
And that happened this house.
Yeah, right here in this house. And and then
that's
this.
weird, man.
Did you answer the phone that night, or just answer machine come on?
Hey, I just thought of something. You know what? Sometimes they're telling you a message. Did you think about looking in the trash bucket to see if you'd lost something in there?
No, because my sister Shelley calls people that.
She figured it was because back in their past,
when
they were kids, that was a nickname that one of the kids put on her.
My sister called me trash bucket.
So we figured that was
my
Shelley
gosh.
M.
Oh my gosh. That's creepy. Wow.
My Shelley M. She was born. This is the weird part. Okay, so my sister Shelley was born November 9th, 1974. My mom was born November 13th, Friday 13th. I'm born Friday 13th of July. No, okay, this is a weird twist. Nick told me to no word of a lie. He goes, I go, when's my birthday? He guesses Dad's birthday on the dot. Right? He goes, Mom, you're born January 13th. That's my cousin's birthday. Dan. So he's born January 13th, Friday 13th. My mom's born January 13th. I'm born July Friday 13th. My other cousin's born the 13th of Friday. But Nick all of a sudden said that. Why is my cousin Dan was focused? Now, Shelley and my cousin Dan kind of got along but didn't, but he was very protective of me. But my mom, me, and Tammy, and Dan were all born Friday 13th, different months. But my son right away went to July 13th. Now, I'm getting all this paranormal activity.
I just heard something weird right
Gabby,
now. I don't know. Was that you guys? I just heard a squeaking sound in the phone. It just like
that was my dog.
That was a weird
Oh,
sound.
that was a dog here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, so do you think the connections that we're all born Friday 13th? My cousin, me, my mom, and my other cousin. Nick said tonight, you're born Friday 13th. Now, since we had that conversation, Nick and I, the 2 weeks before that, Andy and I were talking, the wizard and I were talking on the phone, or here on the phone with Nick and something, and all we could hear was an 8-year-old child's voice, trash bucket, trash bucket. My sister Shelley, born November 9th, that's what she calls me. So I think she's doing evil spells against me right now. What, Josh? He fucked my husband Luke, right? Does that make sense?
Okay.
But these other stories, I think are real. Well, it's my sister's putting them in my head.
Well,
we gotta figure out. I'm trying to piece the puzzle together. Either.
We should be able to find that face on him.
But before I met Josh, my sister slept with my husband Luke, and caused me a lot of turmoil. Maybe something connected to this thing. But there's still someone under the gray shed. I don't know. This is weirding me out. So unless my sister makes me look like a fucking weirdo, and she's got really jealous of me, or she's a stronger witch than all of us. So the very person that should be casted out right now, my mom's born Friday 13th. I'm born Friday 13th. My cousin Dan came out of Nick's mouth. You know what Nick is, right?
Oh.
He's a stronger person. So Shelley's casting a bad spell. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out this puzzle right now. Shelley fabricated it in my mind. Why did the wizard here trash bucket from an 8-year-old, which my sister calls Shelley, Ann McMillan calls everyone that? Or maybe she's casting a weird mind spell. The same woman that slept with my husband.
I just don't see how it came over the phone. You know,
That how she's good. Yep.
All that. And we recorded. You probably still got it on the recorder, haven't you?
It don't matter. He might believe me, and he heard it. He was not making it up. And you said Emily Strawberry Queen, and her equal equivalent fucking bitches. Strawberry Queen is equivalent bitch as my sister.
Okay.
So Shelley and Emily and Josh, and then know what Josh said? He's going to cast a spider spell on me. Dan Dupont was in my house. In my house, you can call him right now. No word of a lie. He says the spider's on your shoulder. He's biting you. He will tell you. I'm yelling. Sorry. I got a lot of bad spells put on me right now, and people want me. I'm not crazy. Because Dan seen a spider, and I got spider marks all over me. And I went, there were yellow spiders that came on my shoulder. You call him, you talk to him, you message him on Messenger. He'll tell you right now, he has vision and seen the spider land on my shoulder. And he has burned them with his red lighter. Dan, remember I said Dan Dupont was the lion?
Yeah.
Remember the lion that was supposed to protect me? Dan Dupont was my lion. But they're trying to kill him with the drugs and some other stuff. He has to be protected more than me. I've seen it now. We had that conversation. He burned a spider with his lighter. He has trashed my house in one way, but at the same time, he is doing stuff that's not him. And the wizard is the same way. Oh my goodness. Okay, you fill in the blanks.
Hard to tell where to start.
That is quite the... Man, I think I'm having just as much hard time wrapping my head around that as my audio problems.
I'm getting, oh boy. I'm getting like the bad spell put on me, and I'm done. I won't live very long, because Josh wished
you gotta stop talking like that. That's negative. You got to think positive about this.
How can I? You won every time. Josh is the boss. Josh McCabe is the boss. I'll never win.
Well, you're still alive.
He cast
so
spells
failed
on
a few
me.
times.
He wished I died of cancer.
Well, that
Dan
didn't happen.
can't even get against him. You can't go against him. Nobody can win against Josh McCabe, because he's God.
That's working.
That's what I'm saying. Bottom line. Y'all can't go against him. Go duck.
He's a drunken alcoholic.
Yeah, but the thing
He's got connections with higher people than drugs, and that's why he gets a bit of power. He gets away with shit.
Can't kill me with drugs. I ran away. I'm not doing drugs now.
You're talking about with the poppy body, bodies.
Okay, I'm telling you, Mike,
I'm not.
this guy, Josh
Don't
McCabe,
mind
is
me
going
telling
to kill me very soon. I'm
No,
going to die.
You can't, no, you gotta stop talking like that.
No,
That's a voice from the wizard.
no, he's not gonna win.
He would like to, and he's wishing it on her, but it don't mean it's not going to happen. There's other forces working against him too.
Okay.
What's going on with music?
Oh, it's supposed to be playing right now. It wants to kick in. It's I have to shut that down.
Okay, yeah.
Trying
it's not shut down? No?
What the heck? Oh no, I'm just trying to shut.
Yeah, she's going to go for Brad.
That's a good idea.
You guys talked. Josh is making my spirit really posh right now. He's a warlock. You guys cast the spell on that bitch.
Oh,
He's an asshole.
There's that thing. Shut that off. Okay. Man, it really sucks when you having a heavy duty conversation like that and then audio problems at the same time. I'm trying to wrap my head around that. And then, oh gosh, poor Lioness is trying to come in here too. I know why that wasn't working. You know, this is a good experiment for the show so far. Any luck at all with my sound problems are pissing me right off.
Tracy's gone over a quick smoke.
Yeah.
I was making sure I didn't get him liner.
That would be why. Okay. Hopefully. Now.
Okay, I'm here.
Well, that looks like it's working now.
What's the latest?
Wizard.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now it's showing up on the thing. So if I hook her back up in Discord, I think it will probably work now. I just rebooted that computer and now it seems to be working better. But hopefully, I'm gonna have to save these settings. Oh man. But what a problem that is, man. You get every time I tear down my shit and then put it somewhere else, I always have problems like this. It's always going to do that. It's too bad, but anyway, sometimes you just got to try it out. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying it out and see what happens. And I go back in. Here we are. Your friend has a couple of attachments to her on a psychic level. This is from my friend. They are psychic parasites. Psychic parasites that she picked up from someone who wasn't such a good person. One is kind of like a ghost spirit, but it was never alive or had a body, but it is inhibiting her chi in her life force energy, like it's a Frankenstein thing, like it's part of one thing and attached to something else and so forth. It must be something like a weird thought that in essence someone she was around physically, or maybe they weren't consciously aware, has random negative thoughts that somehow glumped together and had enough spark to have a minute of awareness and has become like a psychic tick. It needs removal and dumped energetic wise into the universe's recycling bin to be wiped out, clean, and neutralized. So
okay, how do we do that?
That's from the Lioness. So
thanks very much. I suspected it was something like that because Tracy is sometimes she gets negative on about herself, right? And it's not very healthy for us to be, putting themselves down and stuff like that, right?
well, now it's
I figured like there was
definitely
something like that wrong. I know there's some other entity. Yeah, so like I said, it got to be.
yeah. It is definitely working now. So yeah, Lioness, if you can hear us, you can come back into Discord now.
Well,
it will work.
There is a way to make to help her. Right now she's out having a smoke. But there is something that I heard about not too long ago. Well, I suppose over a year ago or 2 years ago. Something called the Ho'oponopono prayer. You ever hear of that?
Yeah, but I'm not sure where I heard that
You
from.
heard it?
But it sounds familiar. Is that a Hawaiian thing?
Yeah, it is Hawaiian. Yeah, yeah. It's just this little prayer that you say to help people. I've experimented with it in the past, but not much on Tracy.
Are
Only
you
for
there?
2 hours.
Yes.
She did get results.
Hello?
And,
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you are.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, can you hear me?
Can
Hey,
you
Mike,
hear?
you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Lioness?
Barely.
Okay.
Barely.
Okay. You're out because the phone was funny just now for a second. I thought we all broke up again. Yeah, but anyway, this prayer, the Ho'oponopono prayer. You can find it on YouTube if you want to watch a video on it. I can probably find the spelling of it on my phone here. If you need that.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, anyway, it's just this prayer that you say. It's only 4 little sentences, which is starts out with "I'm sorry," and "Please forgive me," "I love you," and "Thank you." Just to keep repeating that. But
Ho'oponopono.
first, you guys, Ho'oponopono.
Yeah.
First, you have to set an intention. So, for the intention for tonight would be get that demon out of Tracy for a start, and get that put up there, and then work on other. If that demon is in or out, could be, causing happos or problems. Work on the rest of them after.
Yeah, I put something in Discord where I wrote what are the things I saw attached.
Something attached.
Yeah, it's like I want to call it a psychic tick. I wrote it down in Discord. Let's see, what did I put here? I wrote a thing. I said, your friend had a couple of attachments on a psychic level. They are parasites that it picked up from someone who is such a good person.
Actually, Lioness, I just read that to him, but actually, I'd like when Tracy comes back, I'd love it if you repeated that to her.
Sure.
Yeah.
She's gone up for a smoke. She'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, that's one thing. And the other thing is like I don't want to say a demon, but it's like a person that was not a good person at all, and he's kind of creepy looking. Like he's kind of like a shadow person.
Mm.
But the thing that glommed together.
She's known people like that in her past. She had a rough childhood. She probably met people like that.
Oh yeah, but it's somebody that she was just around, and the thing that kind of looks like a shadow person, it's just looking for somebody vulnerable. But the other thing is kind of like somebody else made it like a Frankenstein, like it sewed it together or something and gave it enough life, and it's like sucking the life out of her.
Yeah. Exactly.
We get those once in a while stuck to our aura, and sometimes they burrow.
Like a suck of it, you get it stuck to it.
Prove it
yourself. It needs to be pulled off.
Here's a Q tip. How can you prove your Q stick is straight and true?
We are at
well,
the bottom
easy.
of the hour.
Willie Hoppy, world's 3-cushion billiard champion, places his cue on the table, rolls it.
Is it
A
the bottom
warped
of the
Q
hour?
stick will wobble and bounce. A stick that's true will describe an even arc. And now watch a champion use it.
Yeah, we're at the bottom of the hour. We're going to be right back, folks. We're going to take a short break. We need when my fucking sound problems are fixed, everybody. Right.
How mild can a cigarette be?
Well, I've been smoking Camels for 20 years.
You guys can have a break.
I know they're mild and they really taste great.
It is break time,
Yes,
though.
Camels
We will
are
be
so
five
mild that in the
minutes or
test of
so.
hundreds of people who smoke
Oh, there's a woman screaming.
smoking Camels. But prove for yourself how mild a cigarette can be. Test Camels for 30 days in your T-zone. Let your taste and throat tell you about Camel's flavor and mildness.
Well, we're just going to roll right back in because Tracy was gone and now she's back and all the sound problems are gone and boom. Oh, yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
Okay, I went outside and I pulled outside and I heard some woman screaming, "Oh God, no, help me! Oh God, no, help me!" And I channeled her. And I said, "Stop screaming outside, go in the store." And she was not in a safe place. I said, "Just go in the store," and then her screaming stopped. I suddenly had to go outside. And all I heard was, "Oh God, no, oh God, no, help me." And I said, "Go in," and then I channeled her, and I said, "You're going to look like the crazy one screaming. Go in somewhere safe. And go in the store and tell what's going on." Then her screaming stopped. It was really weird. But I think she's in a safe place. She was running from something that wasn't safe. I said, "You screaming outside's not going to help you," in my mind. I channeled her to her head. I went outside to have a cigarette and stuff, and I heard the lady screaming when I went outside. I said, "Calm down, go in a safe place, because if you're screaming outside, oh God, no, oh God, no, please save me. You can't do that outside. You need to take a few deep breaths and go in somewhere safe." And then all of a sudden she stopped screaming. So she escaped something, a domestic violence or something domestic. I said, "They're not going to take you serious if you're screaming." And I didn't say it. I said, it connected with her mind. So maybe I ran outside for a good reason, because not even 3 minutes later, this lady started screaming, "Oh God, no, help me. Oh my God, help me, help me, oh my God, no." I said, and I connected with my mind and going, "Go in the store. Stop screaming. I think you're crazy." So hopefully she's okay. But it's weird. Something drew me to go outside. Plus my stuff was a little too heavy, and I went out there and she stopped screaming all in pain. And I heard actual scream, "Oh God, no, help me."
And
she was obviously running.
Where did you hear this sound coming from?
The store across the street. She was running. A little blonde lady.
Oh my gosh. So this is all really confusing, actually.
This happened right when I left the house. That I heard, "Oh God, no, help me. Help me, help me, help me. He's gonna hurt me." And I said, and then telepathically I just said, "Go into the store, stop screaming outside. Just go inside the store, to lock the door." And then her scream stopped.
You're hearing...
It's echoing in the background. "Oh God, no, please help me. He's gonna hurt me." And "Oh God, no." Yes, she kept saying, "Oh God, no, oh God, no, help me," repetitively. And I said telepathically, I didn't even say anything in my mouth. And her scream stopped, and I heard the door of the store shut. But something told me to go outside. She was running from something. I was like, "Whoa." So to stop yelling outside, they're going to think you're crazy. Because when you yell like that, they're going to think you're crazy. go inside, calm down, take a breather. And I took her energy. I was scared, put it in me, and I filtered it out. And as soon as I said that in my mind, all of a sudden I heard the door of the store shut. So I might have saved a girl from something. It was weird, but it was true. Like, to be honest, it was true. She was running from something. The wizard's going outside to check. Did he still hear the screaming? But I telepathically
Oh
told
my
her to go
God!
in the
So you're
store.
hearing this right now? Okay, now I get it.
Outside. When I went outside and left all of a sudden.
Oh my gosh! So
Yeah,
you heard this right now
I heard
tonight?
that outside
Wow.
tonight, and then
Freaky.
I told her to go in the store, lock the door, or whatever you gotta do, but screaming outside is not a
Wow.
good idea. You're gonna freak people out, and you're gonna sound crazy. Go in there.
Oh my
You're in a
gosh!
safe place.
What do you think of all this,
And
Linus?
It's weird.
I went
But
outside.
I've had
I
weird
heard
shit
it.
like that happen.
She's running.
She was
I seen
screaming
her.
so loud,
I
she was
hear her
screaming in her
running.
head, you heard her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told her
She must have been pretty
telepathically
frightened.
about me talking. I said, go in the store
She must have
right
been pretty
now.
frightened.
Linus,
Yeah.
can you take over for a sec? I gotta go put wood in my wood stove. It's getting cold in
I
here.
do
I'll be right
protect
back.
a lot of people, but something drawing me to go outside all of a sudden. And then when I'm sitting there, not even like 2 minutes later, oh God, no, help me. And that's when I said in my mind to her, read my mind, girl. Stop
Yeah,
screaming
she needs
outside.
somebody to
You're
go
going
up
to
and
not
slap her in the
make it.
face and say, get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, calm down.
Yeah,
Tell the
because you're not going to be
situation.
able to
Lock
get
the
away or
door.
do anything about the thing that's bothering you if you're all stressed out
Yeah,
and
I
people
don't know
think
what
you're
it
crazy.
was. It was outside and I heard the screams. That's why all of a sudden I left the house. Besides
Yeah,
my
that
own stuff
happens.
I have to deal with, but it's something drew me out there. She's screaming, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Did you get to listen to
Yeah.
the reading yet?
No, I didn't. I didn't listen to reading.
Yeah, how about giving Tracy that reading that you told me about earlier?
Oh, well, when he was messing with the thing, I kind of looked over you, and this is what I wrote down. It says, your friend has a couple of attachments to her on a psychic level. They are psychic parasites that she picked up from someone who wasn't such a good person. One is kind of like a ghost or a spirit, but it was never alive or have a body, but it is inhibiting your chi, your energy force. It's like a Frankenstein
Yeah.
thing. It's like a part of one thing and a part of another thing. They attached it together and so forth. And it must be something like a weird thought form that in essence somebody she was around psychically, and maybe they weren't even conscious of where they were, has taken random negative thoughts, and it glommed together and kind of like made this thing. And it gave had enough spark of life in it to have some awareness. It's like a psychic tick. It just got in there and it burrows. It was somebody's creation. And somehow
My
it dumped
sister
on
Shelley.
you.
She
What?
had a lot of people that give her stuff
My
like that,
sister
right?
Shelley and my ex Josh are the two I could
She had
think
a lot.
of.
And then,
She
you
had,
know, it needs to be removed and like neutralized and thrown down into the, recycle bin of the planet and neutralized and,
Okay.
removed. And then the other thing is kind of like a spirit. It's like, I don't want to say a ghost per se, because it doesn't look like a person, but it was a person who was not a good person at all. And I kind of think
My
it's either
grandfather.
I was just going to say it was
George.
something in a generational thing. It's one of your ancestors that was like a really not a nice man. And
No, he was
he's
not.
fucking with you. He's
George.
fucking with your head.
Yes, George.
And it's like you picked it up from and the funny part is it's like something that belonged to your family somehow, or, like a relative, but it came off of somebody else.
My sister
He was like,
Shelley.
yeah, and it just like, it goes to the people that are vulnerable, are vulnerable at the
My
time.
sister.
Yeah, or if you feeling, you're feeling less than about yourself, these people make you feel less than about yourself, or make you feel really emotional. It's like between the both, and one of them's like kind of it's benign to the fact that it doesn't mess with your brain, but it is messing with your energy, your chi, your life force. Not just energy that you leave places like your aura and stuff, but I mean the part of your energy that runs all your shit. It's like a vampire. It's just sucking a little bit at a time, and it's making you like like when somebody takes blood out of you every day, it makes you weak after a while because it takes your body a while to replace it. Well, it's like that. Like if you're sleeping all night and then you wake up and you're still fucking ass tired, but not necessarily mentally tired, but physically tired, physically worn. And there's nothing wrong with you though.
Yes.
Because it's on your psyche, it's on your etheric body.
Yes.
And the ghost guy is the guy that's messing with your head. He's putting little fucking
my
weird shit in your head. Yeah,
the one I spit in his coffin.
Oh, I don't know who he is to you, but I felt like he was an ancestor, but he's like a spirit guy, but the bad kind. The kind like the devil's one. He's evil. He's mean. He's very mean. He's cruel.
The guy with the white face. The guy with the white face?
He doesn't have a white face. I just see him as like
all I see
like
is fucking Josh in my head, okay? Your ex.
Josh told me, he said, I had an ancestor. He told me this when I lived in Kitchener. Josh said there was an ancestor with the man with the white face.
He's.
And then I showed Josh a picture of him, and it's the same man as my grandfather that hurt me and my sister.
He's a really evil person. When he was alive, all I know is he was a real evil person, and you got him from someone else, but it's one of your ancestors.
Oh. Yes, he was. Me and my
somebody else called him, and somebody else called him. It was like that. That was the way he could get at you.
My Aunt Helen, or
he's like he does that jumping thing. He does that jumping thing. He's for someone. I don't know whether you or your sister, but whatever it is, you were the next hop. You were the last hop.
Really? It's my grandfather. We spit in his coffin, me and my sister Shelley.
Well, he was such a creepy guy.
White face is, and then I showed him a picture of my grandfather. He never saw a picture of him. He goes, "That's the guy with the white face trying to go into my body."
Showing him like he's like you would see. If you took something dark black and then cut it out like a paper doll, and it looks like, but it's got like a 3D thing to it. And all I know is when I see that, and he's got this, I have this, because they speak to you in pictures. When I see something, if I look over the world, the icky spots that a lot of bad things have happened, there's like this oil slick on it. When I see people that have been really evil in their life, you can see it. It's like this slimy thing. Did you ever see the movie, the one where Keanu Reeves was the demon?
Goes under the door? Like
no, he was.
Yeah.
And then when the guy that played the devil came out, and he came out of the floor, and he was all like this oily. That's exactly how I see it. When I see like places where there's been like Russia has a lot of that, and there's a lot of place spots, some parts of South America. It's like there's a big oil slick, like something really happened there over and over and over again, or it was a conglomeration of really negativity.
Yes.
But
I know
this guy's got oil all over him. He's like this. He's like an oil slick. But not clear oil, like when you get it out of the can, but like something that's been in the vehicle for a long time. You don't even not even sure what it is. It's like tar, like hot tar. It's just nasty, and it's like somebody he's got no face or anything. It's like he can smell you, but he can't see you.
Right. So
for some reason, the form that he is in, this is like his hell.
Trying to get in his body.
He's like,
is that the same guy?
Yeah, they're the same guy.
It's
just that
Yeah, same entity.
Same guy trying to enter my ex's body because he said the guy with the face, and my daughter said the man with the white face kept trying to come in her body, and my ex said
He
the
doesn't.
same thing.
He doesn't
And
really
then he
come
said,
in. What he does is he doesn't come in you. He wears you but puts himself on you like a coat. Like if you put a coat
he's
on.
on me right now.
Yeah, he's around you and he's whispering in your ear. He whispers in your ear.
You're stupid. You're fat. You're ugly. You're this. You're that.
Yeah, he gets whatever your vulnerabilities are. So what you do
and
to get rid of this motherfucker, for one,
George,
you need to.
His name is George.
You need to take some salt water, put it in a mister, spray your whole house, spray you, and just go and just keep going around on all the corners.
That's a good idea.
Saying something positive. That kind of makes it kind of harsh for them. And then you tell him to get the fuck away from you, to go back where you came from, that you are not to come back here, and that you have seniority over your space. Get the fuck away with me. You don't have a body. You're dead. Go away. Go back and slide back into the hell you made.
The white face.
And do that
oh
like
God,
once a day. Do that like once a day for like a week. And then all your windows and doors, you take salt, put a little salt along all the door jams a little bit, and you leave it there. And you imagine yourself at night before you go to bed. Imagine yourself a light going from the infinite to the infinite, going vertically through your body, and one from the infinite to the infinite going horizontally through your body. And where they meet, there's an explosion of light, and it opens up and covers your body and makes like a little shell around you. That, if you do that every night before you go to bed, that motherfucker can't get within 50 feet of you. But you got to do it over a period of time. You have it. And he'll go away. And the salt water is a good practice anyway.
I've been doing Epsom salt water. This is weird. I did an Epsom salt bath here, and the water was almost black.
Brownish color.
Brownish color.
But what you need to do is you need to get some sage and do the sage thing on your body, around your body, and in the corners of your house. And then you take salt water in a mister, and you spray the house, and you spray around yourself and into the air like you're putting a scent in the air, And when you go to each corner, think of something positive. Say something positive. If you don't believe in God itself, call it whatever you like, Fred, Allah, I don't care. But call that in the positivity, the positive light, and
whatever you believe in.
This thing to go away. And
we can call on Mother Gaia. Call on Mother Sophia.
That brings in positive stuff.
I have a lot of cats. I have a lot of cats in the house, which are mostly mine, pretty much all mine.
The Egyptian god of
and
cats
I have 2 dogs.
is Bast.
And I have a black cat that has my birth star on his back.
Yeah.
He was born July 31st.
That is your
familiar. Never leaves my side.
Well, it's familiar or a spirit, an animal guide for you, or a protector. Usually cats are protectors.
His name's Batman.
I would definitely take that cat. You know what I would do?
I have him. He's sitting on the table.
You know what you do?
Cats go,
wait a minute. Take the cat, shove the cat in front of you first. If anything happens to the cat first.
The cat will know it before she even does.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
No, cats, when cats come to you and glom to you, and you really bond with them, it usually means because you need, and dogs too. You need to be watched over on a psychic level.
He has a birth star on his back.
Poor kitty.
You know the birth star in Cancer? He has a pattern on his back.
What's your birthday?
My birth star on his back. I'm born Friday 13th. He was born July 13th, my grandfather McMillan's birthday. He will not leave my side.
That's why? Because of your grandfather.
Yes.
Because cats are one of the few animals that can go between worlds and can see spirits really, really well. Dogs can do, but cats really do because they can go between worlds, the dimensions.
He's all black. Black. I'm born Friday 13th.
That's a lucky day for me. a lucky day.
My mom's born Friday 13th. My mom's born Friday 13th, November. I'm born July 3rd, Friday 13th. And my cousin Daniel, born January Friday 13th. My son goes, is your birthday Friday, 13th of January? I said, no, that's your cousin Daniel, which is my first cousin. Well, I see 13, and I see January is where your power is, which is my cousin Daniel.
Yeah.
Which Daniel represents what? The lion, which is the cat. There's a kid,
I know.
Daniel, that's...
I am lioness.
Oh, my goodness. Lion.
Yeah, and my emails. My first name means it's the root word of my first name means lion.
I'm born July 13th, and everyone that's connected with me or drawn to me is born cusp of lion.
See, my mom was a Cancer. She was born 7/7. My sister was born 7/11. Here's a weird one. My birthday, my daughter's birthday is November 2nd. My granddaughter's birthday is November 20th. November 20th.
Next.
If you type it on a numerological level, it goes 7, 8, 9, me being a 9, and then on their name, it goes 8, 9, 10, me being a 9.
When you said 9, did you hear that?
You know, my son's dad is December 2nd.
That's me.
And he said he's trying to protect me from the man with the white faces, that entity that was trying to jump in his body, which is the bad spirit that I know. That you're talking about. Because he said I tried to jump into his body. That's when he changed. We were good until that day. He said, "Man with the white face."
Well, he seems to only be able to jump into a man's body, but women he wears you wear them like a. He fucks with you guys.
He jumped into Josh's body. He's born December 2nd.
Yeah. Now check this out.
And Josh has
not only is my daughter, me, and my granddaughter, I was born at 1:30. My daughter was born at 1:30, and my granddaughter was born at 1:30.
So I need to cleanse Nick's dad then. He's born December 2nd. 1980.
Well, it's not going to do. You can cleanse his aura, but he has to get rid of the thing. It's not going to come back. He doesn't like men. He doesn't like men. He likes women, and he likes to fuck with women's heads. He's a sadist.
Well, he's using him to go to me, then.
Yeah, but see, he can't see people. He can't. The thing that happened to him in this form, he can't see. He can smell.
Yeah.
And he can smell weakness, and he can smell when somebody's has, even if it's just a little bit. That's why you need to do that light thing I told you, where you make the lights cross in your heart. You see it as a really hot white light, and when they cross, it explodes and creates a diamond protection thing around you. But you need to visualize that every night, because visualization is really good. But do the other thing, and do that for like a good week, every day. And then after that, you can do it like every 2 weeks. Do it. And this kind of taper up. But always put the salt in the windows and your doors, and you tell them, get out. Get the hell out. Okay. Don't come back.
That'd be my grandfather. Tormented my whole family. That's the guy that
I can get rid of it. I can get rid of the tick.
Thank you, Lioness. Thank you, Lioness.
Thank you. You just his name's George. His name's George Regenball. He had tormented all the women in my family. Me and my sister spit in his grave. Shelley McMillan
needs to be down in hell. Needs to be chained down.
I hope he goes to hell. I think he used to rape my grandma. He's a bad man. I know
now he has no dick.
I showed the that's what Josh changed. I know he's about to my grandfather. He's a lot of my family. Targets women. Great. That's him.
No, secretly he wanted to be one. Mom.
Yeah, well, he's probably gay because he lives in the war.
Well, my friend of mine has a theory about that. Has a theory about serial killers, that most of them are gay people, gay guys that are pissed off that they're gay.
He killed Dermot's hand.
Crazy.
Oh my God, he is so evil. Because my aunt told me some weird stories too when she was about him.
He's a creepy guy. He's got some sticky oil on him.
He raped my sister in front of me when she was 9, and she said it was my fault, but I tried to stop it. I froze in the doorway. And then he paid me money, like when I was 9.
You're a kid.
$100 to suck his, Yeah, I'm not joking.
That's disgusting.
And now I'm tormented by it.
He needs to go away.
And then the man with the white face. He kept saying the man with the white face, and Josh never seen this picture of my grandfather.
You know what you need to do? You need to tell him to get him. Tell him to go away. Yeah, no, you need to take him out of that. Forgive him, but you don't have to forgive what he did, but forgive him as a human being. And then you won't attach to him anymore. He can't.
Okay, so
when you forgive somebody, the minute you forgive somebody, it detaches you from that incident.
Okay, I just contained him, and I put a very evil choking binding spell on the motherfucker.
He
needs to be gone. Period.
And my sister in front of me. So I spit in his coffin. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. So
nobody would blame you for that. But now you know.
Actually, my wish is that man. That man is going to go on eternity. Thing about choking. Wow. It's going to feel like he's choking on a penis for the rest of his eternity. That's the spell I put on him.
Yeah, but you just I want him away from anybody, from being able to attach himself to anybody.
He won't be able to do much when he's choking. He's going to have so much trouble choking, he won't be able to do anything else. He's just going to... He'll just be worried about how he can stop choking, and it'll be an endless loop. So he's just going to worry about choking all the time now.
My son said there was a bad man, and it keeps bugging him in his dreams, making him feel weird.
You need to go all through your house. You need to do your children, too, with the salt. And salt, just like a mister. Just get a little mister. And, take the sage and go around their body. Just go up and down their body and think that, like light is cleaning them. Because sage and the salt water actually ionizes the air and it cleans it a lot. So it's got a dual purpose.
My children become vegan and don't want to eat animals, but wants a bunch of animals around.
But you know what?
I should do that.
No, and the reason why human beings have big brains is because they ate meat. Sorry. I think a little bit of everything.
I don't know why they won't.
Well, actually,
kids, they don't want to kill someone they love.
It's okay to suck, like somebody else's cock that if you want to, and it's pure protein. It's pure.
I already swallow.
That's about as true as the checks in the mail.
It's all protein.
Yeah.
You don't need to eat meat.
You can it's good for your skin. You can put it in your hair.
Shake to go.
It's the new superfood.
Oh yeah, baby, superfood from heaven.
Well, then they'll eat
an endless supply.
You do not need meat, ladies and gentlemen. All you need to do is swallow. Just swallow. On that note, we are going for break, ladies and gentlemen. Smoke them if you got them. We'll be right back.
That's what I was thinking. Are you kidding me? I love that song.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. You're the hopeless sinners who has hurt on my mind. Just save his own belief. One love. What about a one heart? What about let's get together and feel alright? As it was in the beginning. One love. So shall it be in the end. One heart. Alright. Thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. One more thing. Let's get together to fight this holy Armageddon. One love. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. One soul. Have pity on those whose chances grow thin. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation. Yeah. One love. What about the one? What about the let's get together and feel alright? I'm fleeing to mankind. One heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
One more thing, baby.
Thanks and praise to the Lord.
Can you feel alright? Yeah. I feel it. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
This is the wolf.
Woo!
We'll save that one for another time. Who's drinking wine? Yep. I'm drinking some wine, girl. Are you drinking wine? What are you drinking?
What am I drinking? Nothing right now. I was gonna make a cup of coffee.
Ooh. Tracy. Whoa.
And
Tracy.
the song that my Tone Man.
Tracy,
Remember
yeah,
Tone Man?
yeah, my buddy Tony, yeah, he's a psychic too.
Tone
Yeah.
Man. He's
He
like,
is-
make
he is cool
one.
psychic.
I want chocolate. Yeah.
That guy,
He's
he'll
my
tell
friend.
you what's going to happen to you in
He's
the next month, and
amazing.
he's like 80% accurate. He'll just talk to you for a
Yeah.
while, and then he'll just tell you what's going to happen to you in the next month. And he's like,
Yes.
he is 80%
Tells you the
accurate.
next
We
day.
should get him on the show, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
he always says,
he'd be
make
an
one,
awesome
Tracy.
character.
And he calls me out the blue all the time. Tracy girl, make one. What
Yeah.
the hell is going on?
What
Get a
one?
boom and clot. They don't like that person. Get them out.
Oh, he's a positive guy,
And then
man.
he goes, yeah.
And I even brought the
He
Caribbean
knows
girl
when
down.
He's a healer.
And he told
He's
me to
awesome.
dump. He told me to dump that other Caribbean girl that I brought. I brought him. He was there.
Oh,
and then,
Sophie.
remember, and I brought Sophie over.
Oh, yes.
And I had
She
him.
the witch.
I had him read her. And oh yeah. And it
He
made,
goes, she's the
it wasn't for
wicked
him.
woman.
I wouldn't decision if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man. He's from Jamaica. He's my friends. My friend, oh God,
They talked and they
talk.
talked when they talked. They were talking
Boy.
Caribbean talk, right? You couldn't even understand him. It was like blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, him
Oh,
and I
Pigeon.
would talk.
They're talking pigeon.
I was,
No, that's what they call
I
it.
was-
Pigeon.
in all my past lives,
Hawaiians
I was
talk
actually
too.
from Caribbean islands. I
It
was
is
told.
English, but when they talk their dialect, their thick, fast dialect, you can't understand it.
Yeah.
My aunt did a genealogy on, my aunt Noella, she's awesome. She's a Red Seal chef in Quebec, because we're French too.
But you know, I'm a
And,
bit Rastafarian.
She
and
found out where we're from. Africa, Italy, France, Greece, Africa, obviously, because I make the best herb chicken.
Everybody comes from Africa. Everybody, if they're in their ancestors, we all come from Africa, and we all come from one woman.
My mom has the nappy hair.
welcome, Robina.
She's trying to
in
her
the
hair
drawbridge.
with she's trying her with perm solution. I go, Mom, what
No.
the heck are you doing?
Have
I try to
somebody
straighten my hair. I'm
else
like,
in here.
no. Because I went to school to be a hairdresser. No, you're killing it. You need
Yeah, you're breaking it.
so
You're making
hair.
it into mush, man. That's what they term it. It makes your hair turn into mush, and then they re-roll it. Yeah, no thanks.
And I said, we are part African American generations down. We're from Greece, so we got the Greece thing and the Italian.
I've been to
the
Greece.
Whiskers and the chin and
I'm Italian, French. Yeah, I've been to Greece. Yeah.
All right.
And then
We've got some.
You know the little Whiskers?
Lioness. Look in the drawbridge. There's somebody else in here.
Oh, is there?
My hair is almost black, like my hair brown.
You gotta check this out. There's somebody in the drawbridge with us right now. Hello, who's there?
I'm proud of being dark.
Yeah, it says Robina.
Mine changed to trying to talk.
I'm actually connecting with my roots
noise
more. I'm dark, all those hair.
Now they're gone.
Yeah.
Robina's gone.
Yeah. It changed to a homosexual, and then it left.
I'm bisexual. I already told my mom.
Who's Robina and who's Ace?
And it's an AB homosexual or something.
Oh, okay.
And then it left. If it was a man or a woman.
Yeah.
My mom had a beehive.
That was awesome. Whoever did that, thank you. You made my night.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
What's your name again? Sorry.
Liana.
Liana?
Thank you. My real name. Yeah.
Okay. My mom had hair called the beehive.
Yes.
Do you remember that hair? The beehive?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And she would have it really high in pressure. She was so proud of it.
They ratted it all up and shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's awesome, because I have thick hair too, thank God. And I'm like, I did it, no problem, when I went to hairdressing school. And
yeah,
telling you, but try to get your mom, talk to your mom about hairstyles when it's like kind of nappy. She try to straighten it with that.
No, there's other ways to straighten it nowadays, Mom. Your hair. And make it look like a Brillo pad.
I'm relax it. And then she's like, well, I don't know why my hair is this way. I'm like, Mom, you're part African American down the line. Pretty sure
and the
you got nappy hair.
The Greeks and Italians, a lot of them have curly hair too. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, mine's like spiral.
My dad was Italian and my dad was Italian. He had curly black hair.
Did you speak Italian growing up?
Well, I was all around it. Yeah, my last name is Giovannoni. Okay, my whole name is Italian.
I almost married an Italian guy. My last name would have been Parisi. I love him.
The last name is Parisi.
His family still talk to me, but I'm telling you, when you're invited to Italian man's home, the family, that's a big deal.
Oh yeah, right? It is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Belgian, any Europeans, Portuguese, the same thing.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it's all the same thing. In Europe, and even all over, even Russia is that same way.
But the weird thing is, I thought I was half Italian all my life. But,
and you protect the children.
Do you know what? Most
a new girlfriend,
distinguished families are all that way.
Kids and as it's your, if he just wants to lay there and do nothing. When I was in Italian home, first girlfriend, the second girlfriend he ever had there, her laundry was done. She worked all day. Had the food prepped. Had all the stuff, the vacuumed. I washed her windows, mowed the lawn. She goes, "Who did all this?" Tracy! And then as soon as she came in, I handed her a glass of wine, and I was singing karaoke. I handed her the mic. Your turn. As soon as you want to get your bags off, she's like, I have to hurry and make the dinner and do the laundry. And I'm like, done. She looked around. Oh, that's how Italian people work. They're inviting the home. They want sure Mama doesn't come home to work.
The first thing they want to do is feed you. They don't give a shit. They'll feed you.
Yeah, the first thing she wanted to do was sing, because Italians, we do like to sing.
And it
Right?
also depends what Italy they're from, too.
Yeah, her and I made a big meal that day, and karaoke and all that stuff all night. Get the laundry done. I did the laundry. I had prepped all the dinner. I said I put the lamb together, and I'm like, I never made lamb in my life. But I said to the grocery store and made 4. I said, I don't know how to cook lamb, save my life, but I cook good steak, lasagna. I don't make manja cake lasagna. I made her once, she loved it. But I was there for a while. But every time she walked in that door, her kids and my kids are always good. And then once she contacted me, how's my sister doing? Even though not with her brother, she goes, that's not very often that they love anyone that's Italian.
I love
That
that.
comes in the home after the break.
What are you talking
I'm like,
about?
I'm
eh?
good.
Hey,
I'm good.
hey, you like me?
What are
My
you
name's
talking
Tony Rizzo. How you doing?
She-
Hey, how you doing?
She
How you
said
doing,
it's about
Toots?
how much respect
Tony
I have,
Rizzo.
'cause I have respect. It's about respect.
Respect,
You know?
yeah. You know, like when
Respect.
I walk in and I say,
Fun
I'm gonna
little
fucking
dude.
fix your car, and a person doesn't
What
want me
the
to,
hell you
you
wearing
know,
your shoes in my house, huh?
they want to fuck. I
Fun
fixing
little
your
dude. Don't be a
fucking
cornucopia.
car, okay? And I got my tools, and they say, no, man, don't. And they're like, please don't, no.
My
Nobody
son had an
fixes my
Italian
car
moment.
except my mother. I mean, nobody touches my car except my mechanic. Oh, no, it's all right. I'm fixing your fucking car. Shut up, all right?
My
Fix your fucking
Italian
car. I
moment
told you I'm
one
fixing
time.
it. All right, I'm gonna fucking fix it. All right, here we go. Come on. Fix the fucking car. I told you I'm gonna fix a fucking goddamn car. All right? Jesus Christ.
That's why I don't
Fucking
stop
people.
filming. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, my boy is Nicky. He has a drum
Yeah.
set. He will make sure he. Yeah.
I got a fucking
It'll be
drum
good.
set behind me.
Like
Yeah.
you, huh? He always goes with his little fedora hat and goes, hey, hello to my little friend.
You don't
You're
know
going
shit, eh?
shopping.
Do you think she's
He
Canadian,
has
Lioness?
that on.
Do you think this girl's Canadian?
No, not at all.
She's got
No.
thick Canadian accent. Love it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I was watching this guy. Oh, he's so cool. Ovens, all right? Ovens. And it's Ovens, Rocky Mountain Bushcraft. And it's on YouTube. It's a new thing. He's the best for outdoor survival stuff to learn from. He's Canadian, and he's got the same accent as Tracy. Yeah, same accent as Tracy. Yeah.
Hey, it's a broken French franglais accent I got going on here. Don't tell all my secrets, you know?
Well, no, yeah, like some beers, eh? Like, and we're going to the lake, and yeah, we'll have some beers and go fishing, and yeah, I can do that accent too, you know.
I know what. They always play "We Go Fishing in the Dark" up north.
Yeah.
We all go fishing in the dark. Oh, and how many times I heard that song at the cottage? With the guys came beer.
Oh yeah, fishing in.
I'm like, okay, I'm going
for
to make dinner upstairs now.
Oh, I know that song. I think.
Yeah, that's what they play time at the cottage all the time in Timmins. That's
We're
where I'm
going to
from.
church tomorrow, yeah. Marijuana Mama, where you go?
Hello, Mama.
She was there for a minute.
I have a bunch of cats running around. They're mine. I love cats. I'm the crazy cat dog lady. And Gingy Poo is pigging out. You know what? After we played Jamaican music, she all of a sudden got hungry.
Now this is cool. Remember this song I used to play all the time? Third. I'm not gonna play it right now. Anyway,
remember, you had a song for Gingy Poo.
Oh yeah, I did. Damn it.
She's still here. She's like,
Hi,
when you give it
Gingy
the
Poo's
Jamaican
my baby. I used to live at Tracy's basement.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
It was
It's
so
called
fun.
Mike's Basement. It's Mike's Basement, Paulette and Tracy commentary.
Also, I know.
Listening to Sky Beach.
And then I moved. I had a bears for a while too. I moved up in the world.
Hey, you know what? Where I used to live on that street, the guy that's moving me is moved someone into my apartment on that street. 2 apartments. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I mean, he's like, yeah, I know that street. You couldn't believe I lifted all that furniture up those stairs.
I can't believe it. I made this fucking goddamn system work. Okay, we're gonna search for that. Fishing in the dark,
You guys
right?
search for-
Oh my god! As soon as I put fish, like seriously, as soon as I type fish, it came right to fishing in the dark. Nitty gritty
Up
dirt
there?
band.
The
nitty gritty dirt band.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we are, Fit in the Dark.
And
It's
you're just
gonna play
waiting
it for you.
until
I'm
all
playing it for you here. After
So they
this
take her up.
stupid ad.
Are
Thank you very
wanna
much,
go
ladies and
home
gentlemen.
up north?
Will you please listen to my advertisement first? If you listen to my advertisement, I can make it legal. Best thing I can do is actually talk over top of your fucking commercials. And this is Fishing in the Dark. This is Fishing in the Dark, baby. Terms of service. Oh, YouTube, their services are being fucking updated. By Nitty Gritty Dirt Band with Fishing in the Dark. Karaoke time. Come on, sing along with it, Tracy.
You just say first.
All right. Well, it's kind of hard to do it like that.
Creek turns back by the old stone road. I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows.
Baby, get ready.
Ooh,
You and me go fishing in the dark. Lying on the backs and counting the stars. Let the grass grow. Down by the river in the full moonlight. We're falling in love in the middle of the night. Just moving slow.
staying the whole night through.
Feels so good to be with you. Yeah.
Spring's
Spring's
almost
all
over in the summer, and the days are getting long.
So's my dick.
It all went
Yeah.
just to take you along.
Baby, get ready. Yeah. Ride me like a cowboy. I mean horse.
Forever and the fish don't bite.
You can't take me better.
In a river and cool ourselves from the heat.
Cool off and wash the cum off my dick now. Baby, get ready. We're going for round 2. You and me go fishing in the dark. Lying on our backs and counting the stars. And
Cool grass grows.
where the cool grass grows and the long pole. Down the full moonlight, we've been falling in love in the middle of the night. Just squeezing and sucking and loving. Baby, woo, that's the whole night through. Feels so good to fuck with you. Yeah, and fish too. We were fishing and fucking in the cool grass. Yeah, baby, smoking grass. Fucking down by the river moonlight. We've been falling in love and booze. Yeah, fucking yeah, shit. You and me, we can have a cousins too. We can even do with the whole goddamn family. And our neighbors have an orgy. Yeah, down by the river. Yeah, but all right, that was great. Thank you very much. Wolfman craziness.
Good memory.
When the weather changes.
There you go. I did that for you, Tracy.
Oh, yeah, I can stop laughing. It's a good memory for me.
You remember how crazy
good
I
memory.
was? We had great times.
Yeah.
We had good times.
No comment.
Marijuana Mama. I need you to come to the microphone because I got a little washroom. I'm just trying to make
I'm
her.
here.
I don't really have to go to the washroom. I was just trying to make her come over.
I have a cat here. There. I got
Oh,
a house full of animals. Because of me.
I could go to the washroom right here.
Okay.
All right, there we go. I just did it in my pants.
Okay.
Why was Why during that song? Guys sometimes you and me go pissing in the dark, and they all be pissing in the trees and all over the property. And it was a good memory. And it was a good song. It's positive. Like she said, like everyone say put me and everyone put positive stuff in our lives and we'll be good. Right? The salt around the windows. Positive stuff. Things that make us laugh. Instead of talking about stuff that's negative. Our bodies is the spirits going through us and happening to us. But everyone's right. We give in.
Our mind. Their frame of mind.
That song gave me a good memory. I thought laughing because it's something in.
Laughter is one of God's best gifts.
The stuff like that is so funny. Just like, and every time I hear that song, it's the other friends besides Timmons, it's like along the line. Because you and me go pissing in the dark, the guys back in Timmons would actually pee all over the property of the cottage. Well, now you have like 10 guys whizzing all over the place singing. And then you get my other friends that they are silly. And so it's a good song. And I really was in love with someone that used to sing it to me with his friends. But yeah, never mind. It's a good memory, just saying.
All I could say is thank you much for this awesome night. And we still got a whole hour left if you want to keep going. But you've done 2 hours with us. And thank you so much. It's a great show. And it's the first one. And you know that you were the first guest on this new season that I just started.
Thank you.
So,
and my stuff was real, and I wanted to share my testimony. And it was just like everyone's saying, talk about positivity, this dark entity, this dark person in my life, which I know who he is now. Tried to jump in some of my other people's lives, and he is a bad spirit. There was a non-alive and alive and all these things, and it made sense to me. And when I took an Epsom salt bath, which is salt, big deal to me.
Yes, it is.
I was craving salt. I was craving salt a lot lately.
Well, get yourself some salt.
The water was brown.
Rock salt or that Himalayan salt.
I got that right here.
I got that right on the table. Salt is on my table, on the Wizard's table.
You need to put it in your doorways and your windows, and then pour some in some water with a mister, and go to town on it.
We'll do it. Wizard night. Should I?
Mr. Wizard.
Mr.
Wizard, I'd like to say to Mr. Wizard, I'm really glad that you're there for her right now. And thanks for being there for my friend.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We were co-workers, but he showed me a few tips how to be a welder. Remember I talked about my old workplace, I'm not going to say the name, where I learned my first time welding? Remember that company I worked for years?
Yeah.
Where I said I felt like I was a fan of the welding shop, and remember I kept talking about that company? That I missed it too much. Blizzard, but many people in that wants me there. They're hiring 100 people, and they want a lot of workplaces. But this workplace is for a lot. I think we're involved in this meeting. I met a lot of them did. I don't like so. I'm just saying, this welding shop I work in, he protected me, and all those people in that work was protecting me. Their families were there for me as an extended family in so many ways, and a lot of them are Portuguese and Newfie. So, in a nutshell, I know where I belong and where I feel safe. And I'm planning to go back at the workplace first thing Monday. And if I get in there, I'm going to be set for life. Because even if I don't get in, that workplace family was my family. They brought me around. Now, a lot of them are musicians. Plays guitars, drums, spiritual, protective of me and my kids. And yeah, so, and there's stuff of my kids in this house. Sophie's drawing is on my ex-husband made a shelf here that's still in this house. So there's also obviously a connection. And furthermore, my son actually thinks he's amazing as well. So to tell you the truth, we're good. Positive thinking. And all my animal ear gingers are all mine.
Well, my animals' genitals are all mine too. I like sucking them.
So Ginger's a ginger. Arabella, my cat. All her babies are here.
Force your insects, animals to have sex. I mean, do you force sex?
Sorry, three cushion billiard chances, cue on the table and rolls it. A warp stick will wobble and bounce.
Looks like it might be commercial
now
time
watch a
here.
champion use it.
Yeah, it is. It's commercial time already? Are you kidding?
Brush your teeth with lemon salt. Wash the dirty mouth.
Now, Willie Hoppy,
Tell him, girl.
how mild can a cigarette be?
We'll be right back. It is commercial time.
I know they're mild and they really taste great.
Yes, Camels are so mild that in a test of hundreds of people who smoked only Camels for 30 days, throat specialists making weekly examinations reported not one single case of throat irritation due to smoking Camels. But prove for yourself how mild a cigarette can be. Test Camels for 30 days in your T-zone. Let your taste and throat tell you Camel's flavor and mildness.
Closet, be Jeffy Daly.
Oh, man.
Guns are fun. I like to shoot people with my guns. Oh, yeah. Doc Lee's like guns, apparently.
Where would you like to go? Where can I take you?
Uh-oh. I didn't do nothing. Fuck you. I didn't do nothing.
Stop touching things. Shit.
Could I read a scripture for January 1st, 2017? Something good.
Does it have to do with werewolves?
I've got a scripture for you. I got one. Do you?
Okay, maybe.
Now, the surface of the deep, the spirit realm, over the surface of the water.
That was the wrong one.
Man creation of power.
That's perfect. I like scripture. I remember that one.
27.
Don't you know any about the fucking wolf pack, Kurt?
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Wolf Man.
Come on, Kurt. You gotta know something about the wolf man.
So my pussy can spray. Just saying. You guys are awesome. Listening to my baby.
I need you to keep it rolling, rolling.
I know. Come on.
Rolling with me,
Oh,
baby.
come on,
Can you
come on,
tell?
come on.
Fuck yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to swear on the radio.
I didn't swear.
I just fucking did again. Oh, shit. This is independent radio. Fuck.
Oh, well.
Hey, Robert Ducky, let
Fuck,
get
oh, well.
duck. I said duck, the F word, so.
Yeah, that's right. We
I'm
were
correct.
trying to say duck, but it was fuck.
Oh, I said duck.
Oh,
Say fuck. We're not supposed to say fuck, shit, or any of that on the radio.
you can't even can I say shove it up your fucking account, you bitch.
Papancuro.
Ay, caray. Hey, qué frío, mi.
Mother goddess, help us.
That's Portuguese and Italian.
Yeah, man.
Ay, no me frío,
I'm just retarded.
Don't be a cornudo.
I'm just fucking retarded, man. Like,
Hey,
Can't
Can't
help it.
That's right.
can't help it.
Portuguese comes Italian.
Yeah. Fucking retarded. Fuck, and keep me rolling.
Ever call the maison de oiseau?
Only French people can keep you rolling.
Ginger likes this music. He's like shaking her bum.
Oh,
Ginger,
okay.
Ginger,
Oh,
Ginger likes
Andrew, right.
yeah, Ginger boo. You shake a boo, Ginger boo. Ginger boo. Shake it, shake it. I like Ginger boo. She's my gingerbread girl. She always makes me listen.
Oh, yeah. Keep me rolling. All right. You know who that? Oh, that blue heads. And here we are with AJ and Tara with my theme fucking bumper music song that no one can take nothing away from me. It's heaven. They're from heaven. They came from goddamn Florida. But I think they're from heaven.
You daydreamt through ways across the USA. They said,
Gotta warn ya, journey to California. California, California, yeah.
I make a bag of strip chicken. It is a real thing. You don't know what I'm thinking. Here man come to Nica. I'm of Italia. Italia. Let them hear my festa, my snap, my guan. That's what I'm saying. I'm not just swan. Black swan, you wanna go? You're just nothing but a hole. Let's go. Yo.
you rolled a paradise. Just wish to be the one.
Get that.
One day in the sun, yeah.
JT from Australia. You got your Discord invite coming up, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Long drive on trees in the beach. Got everything in Cali.
Shut up. Thank you.
Shut up your face.
Shut up in your face, all right? So let's talk Italian again. I like it talking Italian. Okay, Mr. DJ.
Shut up your face, huh?
Mr. DJT from Australia wants our Discord invite, so we're that for him.
Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter,
Find it.
Mr. Carter, I asked one question.
Oh, Mr. Carter. Oh, Mr. Carter.
Yes. Ask
I'm
one
Vinny
question.
Barbarino. Hey, Vinny Barbarino.
Yeah. I love that show. Welcome back.
Oh, that was
Remember that
fun.
one?
You know,
Yeah,
that was a good
37,
one, though. That was a good one. I
Oh, it's
actually,
memory. Oh,
actually
yeah, what did I do?
hate those things.
I dropped my phone.
God, I
Oh,
hate those things.
Miss Takata.
Oh,
dropped my
Mr.
notebook
Gato.
I'll never forget that show for the rest of my life. The same. I love
Damn,
that
I got
show.
this set up good. This one,
Welcome back,
I
Carter.
can't
It was
believe how good this is
awesome.
working out.
Oh, what was the other one? Different Strokes. It was another one.
So,
What you talking about, Willard?
oh,
What talking about?
different
Yeah!
strokes, man.
Oh,
You know, that's kind of like they're different strokes for different folks. So it's an evil spell, and they're hoping that everybody has a stroke while they're watching this. They're the people
Well,
doing
I'm home.
the Hollywood genius, but
I didn't
you know,
get one.
do you know what Hollywood
alive.
means? Do you know what Hollywood actually means? Hollywood.
Wood made out of holly plant trees.
That's exactly right. And what did they do with the wood from the holly trees?
Lots of different things.
And I
Make
know
wreaths.
trees you're
Oh
talking
no,
about.
no! They made magic fucking wands with, and that's what the dark.
The clock.
Well, actually, it's the magic branch that we use to make wands with traditionally. So
The right wand,
Hollywood,
the right wand.
a Hollywood actually means magic wand.
We usually
the
use
white
whatever
rock.
we can find, whatever the trees give us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not
I
specifically.
ain't
We don't
kidding.
have Hollywood here.
I ain't shitting you.
We don't have any Hollywood.
No, the Hollywood.
working on it.
I call it the Hollywood diet
I have redwood
or
trees,
the
but
NAC diet.
So there you go. So
Because I
you,
have
you know what? I
brown
like
or-
to talk to JP about this because he's Jewish, and really it's the Jewish people that really got in there in Hollywood and all that. And
Yeah,
they're-
but Seth was
and
Jewish.
they're
He's
also the
Canadian,
Jewish
so he's-
people that are in charge of that shit. They're also those stonemasons, like Masons too. So and they're like
I've
30,
met
well, that's
33rd
the
degree.
original.
Even Walt Disney was a 33rd degree Freemason master.
Oh, probably.
Well, not probably. He was. This is certain. Like,
I
certainly,
know. I didn't
so-
say anything.
You know that his
Retentive
body
man.
is cryogenically
I didn't see it at
frozen
all.
so that
Yeah,
they
he
can.
was a very anal retentive man. So
Do you know that they froze his body cryogenically so that
yes,
they could possibly revive
So
it
they
late
can
at
anal
some
maybe
date?
attentively
Yeah.
touch him again.
yeah, that's like
Yeah.
why don't we recharge a popsicle? Yeah, okay.
Well, that means they
How
must
come-
have put his
He
head into
sounds like
something.
his head was so
So,
big
you
that
know,
he had to
but
freeze
listen,
it.
this
Here
is
it's
not so
gone. Here it's
fetched.
gone.
I do think that they used to do this, and I think that they contained the person's spirit in a crystal, and I don't think they kept the body.
Maybe a crystal computer.
But maybe they would use the body frozen to take DNA and then regrow a clone and then put the spirit back into the body. I think that's possible.
Download it.
Yeah.
Download it.
If it
Down,
finds
downloading
itself
back-
downloading a spirit into a crystal is,
Yeah,
I think,
reincarnation.
plausible.
You know,
me.
we haven't gotten to the point where we can download a consciousness.
The
It's
the
gonna be a
wizard
while.
actually has some kind of theory on the a theory that actually is pretty wise. Actually, do you guys want to hear what the wizard thinks?
Yes,
about
yes,
that?
I would love to hear that.
I was listening to a guy named Corey Good, and David Wilcock put this up on YouTube. And
Yes,
when you
I
were
know
just
about David
described,
Wilcock.
you're just talking about, he says this already happens with the cloning and stuff. That's been
Oh
active
yeah,
for years.
in the ancient aliens.
Hidden secret government stuff. They're hoping for like a disclosure where everybody's going to get to know the truth about everything, but that might be a ways off. They're letting out information that they find out about. Put it up on YouTube.
It won't be long.
Yeah, they'll be censored and shut down. But I've been listening to them now for about a year. They're still on there. We'll never check in a couple of weeks. But they had pretty interesting stuff.
The aliens have been here
Talking
for
about
centuries.
conspiracies and things. And with cloning and all that, we just mentioned that cloning is one of the things they do.
That's why the wizard and I get along 100%. We think in that same aspect of every facet of the government and all theories. Because my father, God rest his soul, talks and says the same things and believes in the same things, and I instilled it on my children. And that's why him and I have been friends for 20 years. We have the same theories, and he doesn't think I'm crazy. And I'm glad that I can appreciate the same theories as us. Anyone has anything that, like to that? Recent is like a touchy situation when we talk about government. Government is so. Can you tell them what we know? We're in trouble, but we go against them full force. I go against the grain of salt, like my dad does that. And that's why
my dog
Wizard and I get
goes against the government. My dog hates the government.
So do I. I think it's getting polluted by the government.
Yeah, my dog hates the government because my dog is not
polluted by all of.
Yeah.
So again, I'm saying like.
But my cat, the cats don't care. The cats really don't care about the government, but the dogs do. They're starting to realize, the dogs are actually starting to realize that policemen are bad, court officials are bad. That's how intelligent they are. They actually, the animals are starting to realize that governments are bad.
Yep.
Actually, cats are more intelligent than dogs.
I know, but they already got it licked. They don't need a license or anything like dogs do. They don't need that.
No, but
they do now, actually.
If the cats have licenses, well, cats might get a little pissed off about this.
Yeah,
but the cats actually Guelph now you need a license for cats now in Guelph. Only region in the whole part of Ontario now you have to have a cat tag on your cat now. Look it up. It's now.
Oh my God!
Guelph
so there you go. Now the cats are gonna get pissed.
No, I'm telling you, that's what's happening. That's probably why I have a bunch of cats climbing out my window.
Oh, no. The cats are gonna
No, they won't take. It's not Cambridge. Well,
all the dogs and cats are gonna attack City Hall. That's my best guess. They're starting to become aware of ticks.
Yeah, they're gonna put their little paws up and go.
My cats are whores.
Barnyard, fucking yeah. It won't be the civil revolt that they expected. The animals are coming. All the animals are coming to get you.
They're all gonna poop on everybody.
But they're not us. They like us. They'll just walk downtown and they'll just go right to City Hall.
And they'll poop on their lawn.
This is no word of a lie. Okay, actually, true story. It's really funny. So, my neighbors are assholes, right? Not all of them. But one calls me society, housing, all this shit. You know what my kid did? Sprayed and piss and shit on John's beans. My neighbor that called on me. And my friend filmed it. They didn't go across the street. Comes over, told me. The cat just sprayed on John's beans. The guy that cut me.
Not stupid.
I went, yeah! He goes, you sprayed your cat and pissed and shit at me. What? I was like, yeah. He loved beans. But the guy called on me, all daddy, housing, all this shit. My beans. On his beans. And my tape it. I'm like, yes! I'm like that a girl. My cat's still around. Sprayed our neighbor's window. I'm like, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Having animals is, they know people doing something against their master.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pissed on him. And like his daughter actually was laughing with me hanging out at my house. I'm like, what? I don't know. Because that's all he talked about all week. He's such an asshole. He's sad you're moving, but That was the end of being out. He put shit on my dad's beans. Like, nah. I'm like, okay. I went, I said, bye, I'm moving, by the way. Sorry about your beans. My cat pissed it on your bean controller. I apologize. You want me to buy you some more? I actually can grow food. No, it's okay.
Okay, so I just put a Discord invite because I've had some requests for our Discord here that we're talking on. Linus and I are in the drawbridge in Monster Castle Interactive Radio in Discord. So I put in Spreaker chat room. If you're listening to the show, it's in the Spreaker chat room. I put an invite to the Discord that we talk in, and it will not ever expire. It'll always be in there, so you can go to Spreaker.com and find. I can send one, Tracy, if you want. You should be in my Discord already.
I think I am. Did you send one to our friend from Nashville that's an agent?
I can't remember. Girl? Well, we're going to work on that, too.
Paulette.
Oh, yeah. That's right. We got to get Paulette in here.
The beautiful bling bling. She said she remembers the joke she told time.
If you got her on your Facebook, I'm going to send you the Discord invite, and then
I sent you her phone number.
Okay. Let's.
Remember, she says we can put mirrors on my floor. I'm like, let's see if my diamond's still going under my dress.
My soundboard is going crazy.
The lady's like 80-something years old. Oh my god! I get my Spanx. This lady is amazing. She is my best friend. She used to not like me, and you got her to like me and knew who I was. Her and I have the same humor, and I really thank you that you introduced her together, because you know what? She is now extended to my mother that I never had, just for everything. It's amazing.
Yeah.
She's a talented singer.
She's not a witch.
Her jokes are...
She's not a witch.
I had about...
You're witches.
I had a...
Possibly be a witch.
She is. I think she's a healing witch, actually.
Oh, God.
She's a music witch.
She's not evil broom... One kind
She's a pure person.
Ride broomsticks? You don't think she likes broomsticks?
She's pure. She gives us cookies and bakes a southern food.
All right.
She's amazing.
Nice.
You know what? When I was really sad, you introduced someone in my life that didn't like me very much. I know.
And you're right. And she didn't like you.
And then
I told her, I said, hey, give Tracy a chance. Yeah. She's an awesome person. You know, like, I know her really good. Like, and just give her a chance. Next thing you know, and like, you're not even my girlfriend or anything. We're just friends, right? We just karaoke people. The three of us. We're all karaoke.
Yeah, we're music.
That's how we met.
Music. She was the first one that put karaoke on, like, A-Track.
And she's from Nash, Tennessee. And that thing, my gosh. Boy, has she got talent.
Remember when I was all sad?
She taught me a lot about show business and stuff.
She showed me show business and she told me, what the hell are you doing with your voice? Crying over, like, spilled milk. And she dropped a bag on my bed. On my son's bed, actually. Are you gonna get in that damn shower? Because I got a strawberry daiquiri waiting for you downstairs. And get your Tootsie in the shower. Let's go now.
Yeah,
she's an agent.
Right. Yeah, and she had these. Oh my god, those. She had drinks everywhere coming out her purse, and she had like frozen drinks, and she would make like, oh my god, how did she do? Well, I put a frozen pack in here, and I did this and that. Yeah. You know, she'd come out with a frozen frosty daiquiri for you in the middle of the desert, out of her purse. And she's wearing her makeup. You know what I mean?
She always got that bling. Oh, yeah. Because I'm the lady with the bling. She always wants diamonds and bling.
Oh, yeah.
She goes, even if it's from the dollar, if it's shiny, I'm buying it.
I used to make fun of women like that because they put all that makeup on, like the Southern States Belle kind of stuff. And I call them clowns, right? Oh, look, there's a clown. Because you got so much makeup on, you might as well be a clown. But she is the nicest clown I ever met.
My daughter
she
met
taught
her
me
at
a
the
lot.
Shoppers, and she was,
And I don't give a fuck.
Like
Put your bling on, girl, and your clown and
weird.
everything. I'll be her friend forever, ever, ever. She's a beautiful soul, beautiful person. I can't wait to hear from her again.
Absolutely. My son's her Nana. She goes, and the first thing she sees, him, big hug, and then he looks up at her, where's my cookies? Nana, where are my cookies? I'd have forgot them. And then he looks sad, and then she's right in my pocket. She pulls them up. She always had cookies for him, eh? With all the sparkly little sprinkles and stuff. Of course, he goes, Nana makes the best cookies. To my son, that's his Nana, big time. Even though she's not plays drums, and Dave, and all, and he's 6 years old. So music is her. Okay, so I remember we made Dave stuff for his birthday, cupcakes and stuff, and her cookies, and brought Nick. And that's when you were there for Dave's birthday. Remember? And then
I was never.
Nick,
I don't remember anything. I was stoned. I don't remember anything at all. I tried to pull your shorts off. And you shoved me down the stairs. You put a helmet on me.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you put a helmet on me first. Yeah, you said, put this helmet on. I put the helmet on, and then she shoved me down the stairs. Yeah.
You're funny. That's because it's hugging the football star players. I'm kidding.
I remember boat helmet. Right drunk, in my room, jumps in my room, and she's wearing a hockey gear, and
okay.
Come on, it was really. And a wig or something.
Yep, you wore my long boy bunny ears in front of my friends.
I know, we both dressed up.
Laughed.
Yeah, we both dressed up. And then, so I put, like, she was wearing the funniest shit, man. What was it you were wearing? Like rollerblades, and you were falling all over the place. Yeah. And then you put hot shit on and a helmet and stuff.
And I put down the fucking stairs.
So I said, all right, well, I gotta dress up too. So I put bra and panties on.
And you came down with
and a wig, and you even put stick on me too. And then you brought me downstairs like that. I think we even had a leash. Did you put a leash around my neck? I made you put a leash around my neck from the dog too. It was hilarious.
Sparkle ears on. They were like pink. And then you had like my red like lingerie shit on the bottom, and you had my black bra with the pink on it. It should have been
videotaped. But I'd do it again.
Oh my god!
I would do that again. Oh
and
yeah!
Then those the girls my cousin Rice are asking me.
I would do it again, my darling. I would do it for you. I would do it for Lina. I would do it for everybody that wants to see me be silly as fuck. And laugh your ass off.
My god. I knew what happened.
It's mostly the men. They ran away.
Because remember you're going towards Scotty.
Oh my god. Who was there? David Shiboye? Was he there?
Yeah.
I think so. Did he run out of the room? The men went outside. They both went outside for a smoke. We're getting the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, we scared the men away. So now we know how to scare men away really good.
I'm sitting with Linus.
Just put a picture of me. That's
He's like sitting with all the pets sat on him.
No, sweetheart.
Most women were laughing.
Lioness, no, that's not.
We had a good time that night. We're all having a good time. We made everyone laugh.
Well,
it was like,
so now you're hearing from. Okay, so we're getting to the point of this whole show, is like you're getting to know me. You're really getting to know me and my friends here on Monster Castle. This show is really we're down heart to heart, and we'll talk to you on that level. And anybody's welcome to join. And anybody wants to join. I just put a Discord invite for anybody that wants to join in. So I'm surprised that nobody has yet. We'll be right back. And after this, it's the hour, folks. 30 minutes remaining. You're going to do the whole thing, Tracy? We will be right back. We're doing our top of the hour break, and we'll be back, folks.
Which way to go? I just don't
I'm not gonna want.
Thought I could live without you. Everything would be fine. Saw nothing special about you.
You know what? I still don't like this. I'm gonna change it again.
The wizard's rolling
this one I like. Okay, this song is from Mike Dunn from Florida again. I love this guy. He sent me this song, Ghost. You're gonna love it, Trace. This song's called Ghost.
You want some magic joints? We drive up sometime to see you guys, huh?
All right. Mike Dunn. This is Ghost. We'll be right back.
All right.
Give yourself 5 minutes. We got a half hour left.
When I drank, the earth would shake and the cracks start to show.
Go. Hey, make it legal. I know what? My car's talking awesome.
So ashamed. So she tried to pray every old cliche. Oh, but nothing ever changed. I just saw her ghost. Thought it left me years ago. I just saw her ghost. Now it's with me wherever I go. With her makeup on, both guns strong, she said her sights on me. And I was somewhere lost, pinned to the cross of what was and what will be. Said I'll take that bed. She asked a cigarette, blew the smoke into my eyes. Dinner, dusty haze, I found my better days will be real. Don't look twice. I just saw a ghost. Thought it left a long time ago. I just saw a ghost. Now she's with me wherever I go. Then the light began to shine on this lonely heart. And the night turned into I just saw a
Kids now. Are the kids going?
I just saw the ghost.
In the beginning was the Wolfman. The Wolfman created the Wolfpack.
Prince! Oh, he can't wait to get his Christmas sweater on. Oh, he's not. I feel like this is what you get for being in the house. But you're not going to the house, so when you go to shit first. And I was in his house, so we remember the sweater. What you get for being in the house? Yeah. That's the house. Hands for your sweater. Look at bag.
Yeah, shit. Oh my god, who the fuck wrote this song? Oh my god, he wrote this song! Sounds like some fucking thing. It's that fucking Wolfman fucking guy wrote this shit, man. Pain in the back, pain in the neck, the world is a wreck. Dark clouds will crack, bloody red skies, stab in the back, poke in the eyes.
Sounds like
Poke in the eyes. Eyes, poke eyes. Oh, we're not hearing this one again. No way. Thank you very much. All right, we're back. Oh, that was a long one, man. Damn it. We only got like fucking. Why'd you have to make the break so long? God damn it. All right, we got 20. No, we're fine.
I actually got to pee
22 minutes left.
On my dog.
I had to pick my nose, and I didn't. So I went and used the Kleenex instead. Yeah, that's ignorant with people.
Thank you.
I have time to read. I had time to put my Fila and my Nikes on. And I can't find my socks though.
I actually made out with my bear.
I hate wearing socks, by the way. To be honest with you.
Marijuana Mama, she was sleeping, so I grabbed my teddy bear and I started dry humping it.
So I'm thinking we should drive down sometime and bring wizards.
Oh yeah, you guys are welcome here, man. Damn right. Does he drive?
He's got some wizard.
Does he drive?
How do you think your homegrown son?
Yeah, I drive.
Right, bro. You guys are welcome to stay a weekend here anytime, man. In Vienna, Ontario. We're in a really haunted town, eh? So we can go ghost busting around town. This is where Thomas Edison was born.
Ginger wants to go. Well, guess what? Ginger's excited to go too.
Gingy Poo has to come.
Yeah,
she has to.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got a big place here. We can fix you up.
Batman and Prince.
I'm pretty sure that we'll have to come up. Yeah, I'm sure that we can come up with something. Yeah.
Well,
there's definitely enough room. You might have to couch it, but that's all. But I have a fold-out couch.
Do you guys need a
do
you need a barbecue?
Yes. Yeah.
Can we bring? I have an extra barbecue. Can we bring that up?
Yes, I'll take it.
You guys want?
Yes, I make smokers. Out of barbecues. I make smokers. I do.
An extra one.
It's funny that you asked because you know me, and I love barbecues. It's one of my favorite things in life. And I make smokers out of old barbecues, and I even make smokers out of new barbecues if I think.
And I have your old table too, from.
Well, if you want me to take it, I'll get.
You know your old table you have?
Yeah, I remember it.
Okay, I still have it.
That's awesome, but
bring
I can't.
That with me?
If you could, I need a table.
I'll get,
actually,
I'll get a truck. I'll bring it.
You don't have to.
Well,
Like, I don't want you to bring
I
anything
am
if you have
going
to bring a
to.
truck or something like that. Anyways, it's up to
Yeah,
you.
well, J. Wolfman the
We can-
second.
We can talk about this
Remember
off the
Jay the
air,
Wolf
okay,
Boy?
girl?
Okay.
It looks like
Yeah.
somebody's in and now they're out, and I'm just looking. That must have been
Oh, sorry.
Andrew in there in the drawbridge. Lioness, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, looks like he was
Okay,
there.
yeah.
Let's type to him.
Sorry.
For a minute.
Maybe we didn't give him a chance to talk. He
I
just
don't know.
left. I was just noticing it, and then he left.
Didn't say anything.
Somebody should have.
No, I can't see it on my phone.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, yeah.
Sorry. Okay, I'm going outside. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's cool. It's okay.
Sorry, I
Finally.
didn't know my fault.
No, it's not your fault, honey. I should have been paying attention. That is my fault as a host. I just
can't
didn't
see my
notice.
phone.
Like, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 screens that I'm looking at. Each of these screens has sub-screens split up on them. Like, you wouldn't believe how complicated I fucking...
Okay, I'll sign on my big screen.
What?
Now. I'm gonna go upstairs.
No.
I'm on my phone.
He's thinking that I banned him? No.
No.
Or,
There's so much
no.
trouble with that. No, seriously.
He thinks I banned him? Whoa.
Why?
We're going to work a second anyway. And,
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault, honey.
I feel bad. Sorry.
Okay. That makes me feel bad. Somebody tried to come in and talk to you, and it didn't work out for them.
But I
So I'm
can't
trying to
see
fix
it.
this.
My phone. I only have my phone.
It's a person
How I
that...
put it on
Okay,
the-
it's one of my fans from a long time ago, and he's trying to talk to you right now, and he's trying to come in. It's not fault. Don't think that at all. I'm just... I don't know what happened, but I'm trying to get him to come back in. Hopefully by the end of the show, I'll have... You know how good I am at fixing these kind of problems? It takes me hours, and everybody gets mad at me and throws frying pans at my head.
I'm not mad.
No, I just kicked you in the nuts.
Yeah. And sometimes, yeah, Linus likes to electrocute me. Jesus! Ow! Oh, shit! How are you doing that? Jesus! Oh! Stop it! Fuck! What did you? How'd you?
What?
You electrocuted.
You should take the phone.
You just fucking electrocuted my ass.
Okay, we're gonna
No,
take
you
the phone with us upstairs.
What?
Because we don't smoke it in the house.
How did you?
I know because I didn't do it.
Well, yeah, you said well, something just electrocuted me.
Well, maybe,
I know it
I
was.
don't know.
You're the only one that knows my equipment.
Oh.
I think you did. You
I'm
electrocuted me.
smoking menthols.
I'm gonna smoke a joint.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I need a fucking joint execution.
No, I'll give you
And
one
gone.
for you.
I'm having ganja stick
The
too.
good thing is, my gonorrhea is cured.
Oh fuck! She's gonorrhea. He's gonorrhea.
electrocution,
Whatever.
actually, I think it's gone. I don't,
Can I tell you something? Why does not you, Mike? But some people will like. She is gonorrhea with everyone. But is they always say it's the girl, but isn't the guy the kind of the same way? Like, remember the girls always were giving gonorrhea guy, but don't you think it'd be the same way around?
Whoever gave it to somebody the first time, that's who's to blame. It just gets passed around.
Then, yeah, exactly. I was married a long time, but at the same time, my sister got it from a guy. She's freaking out. I'm married to my husband.
At least that's curable.
I said to her, Shelly, you just need friggin' to take something. And she's like, but I never slept around. She started crying.
One person, man.
I said,
It's like life.
Shelly, it takes one time.
You don't have to be dirty to get life. You just have to sit next to somebody. And them buggers jump.
You could have one person for the first time be a virgin and still get something.
Yeah, well,
You know what I
at
mean?
least
Like,
that's almost better. You can cure that. But what about it the first time? You know, the first time you have sex. What a drag!
exactly.
What a drag!
Okay,
Be
it
tainted
looks
for
like
life.
we got Dennis and Andrew in here.
Cool.
Andrew, are you there? Andrew? I'm hearing him. It's quiet though. Andrew?
But I can't see who's in the. All I
Oh
can
no,
see is
you won't be able. You won't see anything else. This is linking the Discord to your conversation. That's line 1, line 2.
Okay, but I'm interrupting. Sorry.
No, you're not. You're not at all. Not at all. I'm just jumping in because I see they're there, and I want to hear a voice. Lioness, I can hear you.
Yep.
So obviously they can talk. Hello, Andrew, are you there?
Oh no, I'm talking to me, mate.
All right. Yeah, buddy. Good to hear you. He's there. Awesome.
Well, I'm here, but Dennis is here too, and he's
He
not
was
saying
there.
shit.
We have another person here. That's awesome, Tracy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm in the shed where I was here probably 16 years ago. Sitting in the same old shed, and it's my favorite spot.
That's cool.
Andrew, what are you up?
How are you doing tonight?
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Me or her?
Andrew, what are you up to today?
Got off working like pretty weeks overtime, so I'm like,
Gosh, you sound like you're in an Australian desert, like way out. You're really muffled. Muffled.
it's a bad phone, I guess.
Plus, with your
Are you
thick.
sad? You sound sad. You sound sad. Are you okay?
Are you all right, sir? I'm picking that up too. By the way,
Yeah, I did.
I sound like what?
you sound like something threw you off, like you're down. Something. What are you worried about?
Well, I'm always angry, you know. Angry as
Are you?
no,
No.
never.
Okay. Who do you have there? Yeah. People? You have people there?
Oh yeah, I have it everywhere, man. I lived in Chicago 2 years.
Are you in a big city or a small, like, country area? Backwoods?
Melbourne's the second biggest city in Australia.
You're in Melbourne?
Darren the bitch, man. Come on, Darren, come on.
Dang. He sounds hard to understand. So, are you in Melbourne, yes or no? Okay, cool. So he's in a big city. Wow. So we can prank call you anytime? I mean, call you anytime? Anyways, I'm glad you're here, Andrew. I am so glad you're here. Thanks for joining us.
No worries, mate.
You got a question for Tracy?
I know, with that.
She is a real life witch. She's a live witch.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. She might be a real life bitch.
Oh, she's not a bitch. All right, smack him, Tracy.
No, I'm far from that. I took in a bunch of people unless they were. So I helped a lot of lost souls, actually. It's okay because they needed me for a little while. Sad and broken, and they're still my friends. have to kind of tell them to can't hold their hand anymore now.
You were the last wait
Moving
station.
a whole bunch. I got 30 days. I got 30 days to move my house.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I don't know. He sounds sad. Are you okay?
I'm right. Boo-hoo.
I wish we could hear more clearly.
Yeah, I can understand that.
It's very distorted what's coming in.
Yeah.
But he's really sad.
We've got to go to the garage.
He has a bad spirit around him.
Okay, all right. Let's just take care of that. It's probably a Wampabilly. He's from Australia, you know, those Wampabillies.
Oh.
From the swamp, those screaming spirits. They're horrible. Yeah, we got to take care of that. You got to get the Aboriginal people to smudge you with they put all that white stuff on you and stuff, and the ashes all over you, and they paint you with the white. You got to run around naked in the woods, and when you catch, you got to catch. What do you call them things? Can't remember. It's a little rodent that it's actually not a rodent. It's a marsupial.
Wallaby?
Yeah, wallaby. Yeah, you got to catch wallaby and fuck it, and then you'll be okay.
Yeah, sorry, Bob. It's pretty still blood, so there's no real Aboriginal.
Well, I know it's a lot of work, but you know it takes a real man to do it. No.
Okay.
Only a real man can fuck a wallaby. You know, you got to figure out where to fuck it. I think you're it out. It's called the pouch.
In the air.
Fuck it right in the pouch.
In the pooch?
Yep. There's no babies in there. You don't want to hurt them.
He gets sucked Mark, let's talk about the roadkill you fuck.
I'm an asshole. I'm from Canada. I do not apply to American laws or actually Australian ones. Yeah, I could get in trouble there too. It's Commonwealth country. I'm a broadcasting pirate. I'm gonna take over the airwaves and be obscene. Let it all be known that you better 18 or up. You cannot listen to my show unless you.
I wish I was 18. I wish I was 18.
Pardon me? Oh, the koalas? Wait a minute. We've got questions. What about the fires? Is there fires going down there?
Hey?
Not in Melbourne, no.
Not in Melbourne, right? What the hell?
Well, here.
There was in California. Lioness could.
Yeah, a block away from my house. I had to evacuate.
You should have went to Darren's house. He's only like just north of you.
Like 8 or 9, 10 hours, yeah.
So he can take care of you. Better than the stupid shelter.
No, we didn't go to the shelter. We went to a motel.
Oh, okay. Well, you got spoiled rotten then.
3 of them, in fact. 3 of them, but we had to all get one room. Got 2 kids and 3 adults.
Sounds really weird, man, what I'm hearing.
It was. Trust me, it was. The second one we went to, we got there, as soon as we had to go all the way over to Napa, got there, and their power went out. They're in the dark for a day and a half. Then we went to the city. Couldn't find a motel anywhere, hardly. Only way we got one is Andrew's brother works for Hilton.
What is that?
So he's able to get us some rooms. And now I gotta wait for the fucking insurance to pay me back.
I don't know what I'm hearing. I'm hearing some weird noise in the background.
Me too.
It's
like
freaking
people
me
talking,
right out.
but it's like people
Actually,
talking, but muffled.
it's coming from Tracy.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Tracy's the Witch, the guest on the show here. She used to be. There was spirits talking through your line to us right now.
Something was picking something up.
There was
Really
TV. Wait a minute. I
something
gotta
now.
ask you a question. Is there a TV running in the background, or something like that? Do you have sound running in the background?
I'll lift the fireplace.
My house or your house?
At
or
your
someone's
at
house?
your face.
I'm sitting in the shed and have fireplace out.
There's no
My dog
radio. There's nothing like that.
Nope.
No TV, no radio. It really sounded weird, man. It was like,
It's like people in another room talking.
It sounded like almost like the adults in a Charlie Brown cartoon.
Still there now?
Yeah. It's like people were in the other room.
Okay, I'm
you know what
away
I mean?
from the Wi-Fi. No, it's the Wi-Fi.
Maybe we were just hearing your voices. If you were away from the microphone for a while and you were talking away from the microphone.
I haven't been talking, actually. I was listening.
Oh my God, that's evil. Okay, well then
The wizard's got...
Wait, hold on.
Then you have it on
Hang on.
speakerphone, and it was our own echo.
His name's Andrew.
Oh, hi, Andrew. I can't hear you, though. I got my... Turned off my stove so it's a bit more quieter here.
Hey, Wizard, are you from out east?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
Newfoundland?
Yes.
Hey, you had a potato farm or you something potato farm? I see a farm.
I didn't tell you nothing about him.
I see a
What
farm.
farm?
I see a farm. Oh my God! So you are near the cliffs?
I used to be.
I see the
I used
cliffs.
to go jumping off and everything in the ocean.
Wow.
That's when I was young.
Well, I see a farm and I see a potato farm.
There was
and I
lots of farmland in the areas where we lived. And we had our own gardens, which like maybe 50 feet square or stuff like that.
You know, you dug potatoes when you were a kid, and then there's right by this cliff, right by the ocean.
Yeah, I was just going to say there's an ocean there. Caves.
I don't remember digging into by a cliff, but I dug some.
No, not
my
by the
backyard.
cliff. Those are two things. I've seen two separate times.
Oh, a cliff?
The cliff is
Oh, you
different.
probably,
not near the potato thing. They're not associated, actually.
Okay. Okay, well, for
I'm
cliffs,
seeing
we had the
two
cliffs.
different-
We used
I
to
think you've seen an
get on
ocean.
there around the beach, and there was big cliffs there.
That's I see.
Well, I tell you
Beaches,
something
big
about-
cliffs
I
by a
tell you something
beach,
about-
by
I
the
tell you a
ocean.
weird story about that cliff. One day, my brother and I were offline. They were installed. Are you still there?
Yeah, yeah.
And okay.
Country Dennis. Oh, yeah.
Hang on a second.
Country Dennis. And he will get the best
That means
guy.
our show's coming closer in.